Yo, people, lateness is greatness. Welcome back into the building. You already know what time it is. It's time for another show. And you know what? Monstar got called into work. Big Steve's working hard as well with Terrace Colt. And I just said to myself, do you know what? It's time for a solo again because Lukaku got announced, ladies and gentlemen. There's plenty to talk about. And I feel like, once again, we just need to enjoy the moment. Enjoy the fact that we've broken our transfer record. Enjoy the moment, the fact that we've got a world-class centre-forward at our club. Enjoy, because this don't happen often. It's been since Diego Costa, since we've had this level of striker, this calibre of striker at our football club. So why waste time? Why waste time? It just needs to be, once again, me and you for the beginning. I'm even going to do a phone-in as well later on in the show. So I'm going to start throwing the link into the chat and anybody could just fly in here and give their opinion as well. But right now, I need to react to all the content that's been swirling around today and just talk about this signing, because when you make a signing as big as this, people, you need to revel in it. You need to enjoy it and you need to discuss it, because listen, we've been waiting a long time. Do you know what I mean? We've been waiting for it feels like forever, but it's been about a week. It feels like a lot longer than that. We knew he was coming for a long time now. And we had delays upon delays upon delays. At the bottom of your screen, I've got the full quote from today's announcement. Obviously, he spoke with the club. They obviously got his quotes in his interview at the end there before the announcement. So everything that he said today is down below, which I'll read out in a minute. But Stephen, big up to you in the chat. Just made you mod finally. I know you've been asking for a while. And I'll try and mod a few more people today as well. But I know Stephen has been waiting. So I had to mod Stephen today because I saw him in the chat when I was setting up. And I said to myself, yo, I need to do it. But yeah, people, I'm absolutely buzzing for this signing. I'm buzzing my tits off. Do you understand? Like, I'm not capping with you when I tell you that we are now title contenders. Now, I'm not going to completely cap and not tell you that we don't need a few more additions. I still feel like as if we need that extra midfielder. All we need to sort out that midfield situation. We've spoken about it. We've deviled into the options. You've got Trevor Chalobah, who can play in that role. He played it at Lorient. You've got, potentially Loftus-Cheek if Tuchel takes a shine to him. But of course, we're looking at a centre-back. We need to see what happens with these situations. But now that we've got this striker in the door, now that we've got a striker like this, who is, if you look at the statistics, yeah, just look at the statistics, people. This brother don't miss. He does not miss, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the statistics. Yeah, that's a lovely photo, but we're going to get to that in a minute. There's some lovely quotes. But the statistics are absolutely ridiculous for Lukaku. In fact, I need to get them because apparently they're not here. But let's go through some of these lovely images that have been circling around. So you've got, boom, let me sit over here for a second. You've got some lovely images that have been circling around. Look at that from beyond. That is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. The striker missing, and then bang, Lukaku just burst through the door. Obviously, this photo, I love that photo because, again, it just goes to show how far he's come. Some of these photos where they've included him as a younger player at the club and then throwing in his older self. Bang, look at that. Love that. Absolutely love that because, again, as we said before, when he left the club, it was the Super Cup game and he was much younger. He wasn't completely well-rounded in his game. He had a lot of things to learn, as he said in his quotes, but the older version of himself, picking himself up off the ground and saying, yo, I'm back. I'm here to lift you. I'm here to lift your spirits. I'm here to show you what you should have done the first time, but you couldn't do. Unreal. And man, he just looks good in blue, people. He really does just look good in blue. Like, it's brilliant. He really just does look good in blue. These photos where his older self and his younger self are in the same photo, I love that. Absolutely love it. Can't get enough of it. Some brilliant artwork there as well. Arriving at the stadium with his suitcase. I'm saying some of these Instagram designers are top notch, I must say. Absolutely top notch. I don't think I didn't see you simps. Absolute simps this afternoon. You know, when I was doing my Marino propaganda on Twitter, nobody wanted to hear it last week because you was all still waiting for the signing. You were frustrated. You didn't like it. And you were disgruntled. Now, suddenly, Marina's trending. I wonder why. Huh? I wonder why. I wonder why she's trending. Suddenly now, Marina's trending and everybody loves her again and everybody thinks she's the shit. It's incredible how time flies, isn't it? Because it's not too long ago. It's not too long ago that everybody was on her case. She needs to leave. Marina out. You know, the whole lot, the whole 9 yards. But now, everybody seems to have forgotten. We haven't got a problem anymore. It's beautiful. Oh, my goodness, man. I'm telling you. She's trending. She's trending. She's trending. But listen, she needs to be given her recognition now. I'm telling you on a seriousness, because at the end of the day, she hasn't been moving in this window the way that people think that we were. You know, they were comparing it to the old window and saying that we're not serious and rare. Listen, we were serious and we're bringing in only the best. We're bringing in only the top targets. And if we don't get the top targets, then we don't bring in anyone. And that's how it should be. You should never be skirting around, bringing in, third choice, fifth choice, sixth choice, plan B, plan C. Bring in A-listers, bring in the top dons. If not, then don't bother. Don't bother at all. Because we don't need no more bums. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to see any of that. Big up Monster in the chat. Saj obviously owes you a shirt and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? That would be something to discuss in the next Oil Boys. That's something that needs to go down. So yeah, I'm interested to see how you two discuss that. But listen, I'm sure Big Steve will be very happy as well on that front when it comes to that. Hejir, every time Hejir is in my chat, every single time without fail, he mentions Tammy. He can't just be happy that Lukaku's come in, Hejir. You don't need to mention Tammy every day. It's not every day, Tammy. Not every day. Some days rest. Some days rest. You know when you go to the gym, every day, just rest. There's a rest day. Today is that rest day. I don't want to hear about Tammy today. All right. He already bigged up Lukaku on Instagram. He's a happy lad. Mason Mount was in the comments on Instagram as well. Happy lad. Do you know what I mean? Big up. Oh my goodness. Big up. I'm telling you, man, the G needs to cheer up. It's not every day sad. Not every day sad and down in the dumps, my guy. We're doing the title challenge, people. I'm telling you that now. With a signing like this, with the way that this improves our team, you saw it in the last game against bro, I'm fugazi. I can't remember who we just played, bro. Oh my god, the last game against Villarreal. You saw in the first half, we played well, we played good football, we created chances. Alonso was in behind a few times. Rudiger found him, Kova found him. We got balls into good spaces, into good areas. But how many times do you see Chelsea make a cutback or Reece James make a great cross and there's nobody on the end of it? There's nobody in the position. And that's all about experience, about timing. And Lukaku's got that in abundance. He's a very mature striker. And what I mean by that is he's refined. He knows his game. He understands his strengths. He understands his weaknesses. He's been about the block. He's been in different leagues. He's been in different systems. He understands the nuances of being a top striker. He knows what it's about now. He knows. And only time can buy that. Only time can buy that as a top striker. Sometimes, strikers peak. This is the kind of age that they peak, 27, 28. Of course, we get your Michael Owens and your Mbappes and 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds and Haalands that peak early. Sometimes, most of the time, those are the strikers that rely flat out on their pace. Your Michael Owens, your Mbappes, they peak maybe very young. But the majority of strikers, they peak quite in their 28, their late 20s, early 30s. Look at Didier Drogba, for instance. That brother at 34 was the best I've ever seen him. That's when he won the champs. Lewandowski putting up high numbers regardless of how old he is. Benzema, so this is the time. And people, can I just say as well, what makes this signing so good? Why do Chelsea play so good? Why do they play so good? Because they play very wide and they make the vertical runs like this. I'm telling you, but who's going to be making them runs now? It's going to be Lukaku, people. It's going to be Lukaku. And what I love about this signing is that he's the age profile that this attack desperately needs. This attack is so young and inexperienced and exciting, but they also need a bit of help. They need a bit of experience alongside them, some know-how, and that is what Lukaku brings. It's just the chat just spamming wide now. Bro, I can't get that out of my head, I'm telling you. I don't know why Pep decided to sit down on big TV and do that. Why, bro? Why do that on big TV? What was the need? I'm never gonna be able to get rid. That's never gonna come out of my head. I can't get rid of that thing out of my head. I'm telling you, I cannot do it, man. I'm way too gassed. I did actually have an image of statistics. God knows where it's gone. Let me see if I can find it as well. There was a lovely image today posted. There it is of his statistics as well. Hopefully it shows up on your screen now. I'm about to put it up. But his goal record, and it's in fancy writing if you've seen it already. Chelsea decided to get fancy today. Lovely stuff with the promotion. Can I just say with the announcement, Chelsea, spot on. I love the build up with Alison Becker with the TV screen, and she announced it back then as well. So it was very nice to see that. And then they lost the signal. Bang! Next post, Lukaku. Obviously, we didn't have the Messi announcement where it's like a documentary and a Netflix movie and an Amazon document, all or nothing. Bro, PSG have literally just spammed the internet with Messi. I wasn't expecting that, but it was good to see some sort of, solid announcement. I like the whole theme of the announcement. I'm going to play it in a minute with no sound. I'm going to play all the videos that I've seen today. I've shown you the images. So if you're just joining now, like I said, that's a lovely image. That's a really nice image coming back. Suitcase right outside the bridge. Love to see it. You got that one again. I really do love all these images with the old self and the younger self. There's an even better one coming up. This is the one that you all simped over. Okay, we saw you all in 4K on the TL. We've wrote down your names. I've got you in a notepad. I've screenshotted. I've bookmarked. Everything is fine. We all saw you. Okay, we saw you guys. That one looks like he means business. He's look into his eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Look into his eyes. Does it look like he's here to play games? No, it doesn't. This is my favorite one, 100%. That's my favorite image. And obviously, you don't really get any better than that, do you? Do you know what I mean? That's the good stuff. That's a good meme from BR, I can't lie. And these are some quotes. But this is a really good graphic in terms of... Oh, that's not the graphic. This is a really good graphic in terms of... Wait, oh, it's not there. Oh, I haven't got it. Maybe I haven't got it. Let me see if I can find it. While we're looking for that, let me check the chat one more time. Big up to everybody here. She's Leng. Look at all the spamming, fam. Look at you lot. Oh, my days, fam. Oh, my God. You lot have actually lost your mind, fam. You lot need Jesus, bro. You, man, all need to go back to church. This is nuts. This is, you, man, have lost your minds in the chat. You need to go back to church immediately. Success says Lukaku playing alongside Werner could be a resurgence of Werner. It could be. I think Werner, similar to Lautaro, he's going to try and run off of him. He's going to try and take advantage of any hold-up play. Anytime Lukaku comes short and he uses his body to hold it up and then he passes it, the fact that you've got Lukaku who's going to be playing in that final line as well, he's going to take attention away from defenders. That will give Werner even more space. But at the end of the day, Werner in this team, he gets space. He gets runs. He gets chances already without Lukaku. But if he doesn't finish, then Lukaku can't make him finish. That's the issue with Timo Werner. He has got to finish. Lukaku cannot put the ball on his foot and make him angle it the right way. That's one thing I'm telling you Lukaku's not going to be able to do. Lukaku's not going to be able to get, capture his spirit and tell him how to shoot and how to direct. That is on him. So I really do need him to sort out his shooting. But yeah, man, the man them have lost their mind. Rock Nation vid is going to be great. It's going to be great. I think Tiggs got involved there with a video as well. I've got that ready to go as well. I think Koundé is set. Listen, Sevilla are waiting for the bid people. They're literally ready. They're ready to sell. Sevilla have already said themselves they're good to sell. They just need the bid to come in, and we're not going to bid until Zuma is sold. So there you go. But it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know if Lukaku trained today. I have no idea. I just know that obviously everything's done and dusted. At the end of the day, I don't think he's playing against Palace. I have no idea the quarantine situation. There's rumors that he's quarantining. There's rumors that he's not. I can send a text now and get some confirmation and maybe find out. I never asked, to be honest. I was too gassed. Let's start with this video because it's just, I'm not going to play the sound because obviously then I'll get terminated. But look at this lovely video that went up. This is from Chelsea, I believe. Or was it from Chelsea? I can't remember. But it's a lovely video. And he's just like, you just know he means business. He's a passionate guy. I said this before. Such a passionate guy. Tuchel's very passionate as well. And he's just an absolute specimen of a striker. Like he's physically, you'd be shitting yourself in the tunnel going up against Lukaku. And when you see this man, honestly, because he doesn't look like he's playing about, man. He really doesn't. He does not look like he's playing about. I think this was Chelsea's announcement, actually. Just the way that he went, just the confidence of the man. The confidence of the man. This is Tiggs, yeah. Lukaku and Rock Nation posted it. Big up Tiggs, man. Big up Tiggs. Really impressive stuff from him. Really impressive stuff from him. Just brilliant, honestly. Just brilliant from Tiggs. And the fact that Tiggs, by the way, big up Tiggs. The fact that Tiggs is working with Rock Nation and fam, it's not normal, you know. It's not normal. You thought he disappeared. He's never disappeared, bro. I'm telling you, he's never disappeared. You've got to give that brother his flowers. It's quite incredible. It is quite incredible what he's doing. Let's see this one as well. That was posted. Bro, you don't believe that in your heart and soul. Man said dead team. Yeah, that was Chelsea, I believe. Yeah, this is the Chelsea one. And Tiggs's one was so good. So good. Tiggs should be working for the club at this point. And this one is Anderlecht. Anderlecht posted this. And it was nice to see because you just remember... you just remember. Actually, do you know what? Let me start it again. I can play the sound of this one.
Take a seat on this side, please, all together, okay?
Ik moet even alleen zitten. Dit moet ik alleen genieten. Ik moet alleen genieten van dit moment.
Welcome to Stamford Bridge. Do you like football?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you like Chelsea?
Yes.
So, do you have a favorite team in Belgium or?
Anderlecht.
Yo, this is emotional. This is mad. This is my favorite one, actually. This is mad. This is emotional, you know.
Kan niet,
Out to
ik
cry,
kan
fam.
spelen, ik zit zien. Nee. De dag dat ik hier speel, dat is de enige dag dat ze met thuis zien zullen winnen. Voor de rest niet. Never. Alleen als ik hier speel.
Fam, the man is fam. Don't think that's the first. I don't think that's the last time I'm playing that. You know, in this stream, I'm playing that again later at the end. That is mad, bro. Do you know how mad that is? Brother is so motivated to be here. It's nuts. I'm telling you. Don't think that's the last time I'm playing it. Oh my God. I'm telling you, he's proper motivated to be here. Proper motivated to be here. And it's that type of desire and it's that type of determination, especially when the thing is with Lukaku, I've been saying it. He knows what's been said about him. He knows what Man United fans have said about him. He knows everything that has been going on while he's been in Italy. You only have to watch him on socials. You only have to see his Q&As. He knows what people have said about him. And it clearly pushes him to do better, to strive for greatness. Because he knows he's not mentioned in the same breath as a Harry Kane, Lewandowski. He's never mentioned with these guys. And he said that himself. He's a guy that thrives off of other people doubting him, other people not believing in him. And I'm telling you, man, when you're coming back to the league after being called a flat track bully, after being called a guy with a shocking first touch, do you know what I mean? After saying that he doesn't score against big teams and he bottles it in big moments and all these things, whether you believe them to be true or not is besides the point. The point is that he's seen this, and if you don't think this brother's not coming back to this league on smoke, then you're in for a surprise because he's not won this league before. That Serie A, that Scudetto was his first major trophy to my knowledge, because I don't remember anything European success. Inter Milan obviously lost to Sevilla in the Europa League final. Belgium didn't win jack shit. Unfortunately, the golden generation wasn't so golden. Didn't win nothing at Man United. Everton, of course not. West Brom, of course not. Chelsea, of course not. So Super Cup didn't get that because of the penalty miss. He's had so much trials and tribulations, so much heartbreak, so much doubt, so much. It's mad. Like when a brother like that has got all of that, it's on Twitter, my brother. Appreciate the super chat. It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. That one that I just posted is on Anderlet's Twitter. But if you go to Lukaku on Instagram and you check his story, he reposted it. So that's probably easier for you to find. And I'm going to be playing it again because it pulls at the heartstrings. Because you know what it is with him? He's got an elite mentality, people. He's got an elite mentality. And I've said it about Abraham. I've said it about Werner. You know, guys that even though the going's not going, even though the going's tough, they continue and they continue to keep pushing and they continue to keep believing in themselves. And that's why I've always got a base level respect for players like that they might be frustrating the crap out of me with their finishing or the heading or whatever. But when you put on that number 9 shirt after missing the Super Cup penalty, which is what happened with Abraham, and you take on the racism and the abuse, and you still come back and finish as Chelsea's top scorer, that demands a basic level of respect. Do you know what I mean? Even Werner, despite the shocking finishing, brother does not give up. He keeps getting in the positions. He doesn't hide. He continues to keep getting chances. It's very easy to go missing under those circumstances. It's very easy to have your head down. It's very easy to not do interviews with the press when you've had a game like that. But he continues to keep coming outside and talking to the people and saying, I could have been better. I could have been this. I could have been that. But I'm here and I'm looking to do better. It's not easy to do that when you've got millions of fans who really are depending on you to bring home the bacon. Eddie with the super chat says, what a time to be a Chelsea fan. Super Cup yesterday, big Rom today. Bro, let me tell you something, yeah? You see this fan base? We are blessed, bro. We are blessed. Everybody would love to be us right now. Unless you're PSG. Man City obviously won the Prem. Cool. Apart from them two, everybody else would love to be us right now, man. And even PSG, because listen, you can buy all those players. Doesn't mean you've won Champions League. We've done what PSG are striving to do. We've already done it. That's what I need people to remember. You sign Messi, you sign Ramos, you sign Marquinhos, you sign Mbappe. Sorry, you sign Neymar, you sign Wijnaldum, you sign Donnarumma, Hakimi. Don't ever forget that the only thing they can do with all of that is match our success already. Don't think it's anything else apart from having a lovely team on FIFA career mode. They are doing all of that to do what we just did with Werner missing chances, with 21-year-old Mount and bare young players on the pitch, Reece James, everybody. They're doing all of that to do what we just did in May. Don't ever forget that. There's nothing bigger than winning the Champions League. There's nothing, you don't go any higher than that. There's no higher buzz. They're not going to win the World Cup. They're not going to win the Euros. They're not going to win La Liga. They're literally just doing this for the Champions League. We just won the Champions League. So we should be at an all-time high. Nobody really should be higher than us. Really, if we're keeping it a buck. Nobody can be higher than us right now. I did see he's set to wear the 18 shirt. I did. It's quite incredible. It's quite incredible, actually. I expected him to be wearing the number 9, but Tammy is still here. Yes, you expect him to leave, but it's not confirmed. He still needs to find a club. Arsenal, if he wants to go there, they still need to put in a bid. If they don't, then, it doesn't guarantee that he leaves. It's not done until it's done, people. West Ham can't cough up the cash. Maybe they don't want to. He didn't want to go to Atalanta. He didn't want to go abroad, maybe. Maybe Atalanta never really came in because they didn't need him. I don't think he wants to go to Roma, maybe, because it's abroad, instead of Atalanta. He wants to go to Arsenal. Arsenal have to pay. If Arsenal don't pay, he stays. Mourinho's not going to sell him for 5 million. And remember, we just got rid of Brozier on loan. So again, Batshuayi, I don't think too many people want to see that, brother. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm personally all right. I'm good. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. He literally scored a brace against Chelsea, scored against Liverpool, scored a brace in PSG. Yeah, but the agendas must agenda when it comes to Lukaku. Do you know what I mean? The agendas must agenda. The point is he's got a point to prove. You know what I mean? He's got a point to prove here because not everybody's rating him. So that's cool. I don't need to wax lyricals about how good he is or how much he's changed in Inter, how much he's improved as a player, how he played at the Euros. No point. Let them slander him. The more you slander him, is the better he's going to do. That's how I see it. Solomon, Werner, aka the habit, the lad from the sheer. What? What? Solomon, it's late. It's late at night for me, fam. man can't be decoding your sentences today. You're coming on some lyrical thing. What's going on with that? But the thing is, people, even if Tammy does leave, are they going to give Lukaku the 9? Has Lukaku not now just registered as 18? Like, obviously he can change because you don't submit the number until the end of the transfer window, I believe. Or maybe, no, you submit the number just before the Premier League season starts. I don't know what the deadline is. But, maybe listen, the deadline's probably now. It's probably now. It's because we got a game against Palace on Saturday. We got Arsenal next week. So I think the deadline for the numbers is probably tonight, or, in terms of like, if you're going to have a number, you need to pick it now. So I don't think you can change number. You can't wear 18 against Arsenal and then change it to 9 against, I don't know, Liverpool or whatever. I don't think that's possible. So I don't know. Yeah, I think the deadline's now. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Listen, I don't believe in curses or any of that kind of stuff with the number 9 shirt. However, if you do, then he's wearing the 18 and there's no excuse in terms of that. The original number when he joined 2011 is 18, 100%. I don't know. I don't think that number holds any value to him, no, not that I know of. So I mean, he can make the number iconic, of course. I don't know if that number holds any weight to him. So I was expecting to take number 9. Didn't Morata change number from 9 to 29 mid-season? Did he do it mid-season or did he do it at the end of the season in his second season? I don't know. But fam, even that was like, okay, cool. Your mentality is a little bit questionable if you're changing to a less threatening number. I don't know what that was all about. Kevin, so can he play versus Palace? Asking for my FPL. I mean, he's valued at 11.5 on FPL. Obviously, I did an FPL show on Twitch with Elizabeth and Nima earlier today. So that was fun. And yeah, I think Nimfree, sorry. And yeah, I don't know if he's available, to be honest. I can try and find out. But I'm not sure if he's available in terms of Palace, because there was rumors that he can quarantine. And then there's rumors that he's not. So, I mean, let me send the text and let me ask. I'll ask. But this is just I don't know if this is confirmation. But I would be surprised because look, he hasn't even got that much time. Play versus Palace. Do you know? He hasn't got much time to train. He hasn't got much time to even, speak to Tuchel and all these things. Like he can't do any of these things. So it's like it's a bit cutting it close. It's cutting it a bit close. Obviously, we want him to. Of course, we want him to play because we've seen what our attack is looking like. But at the same time, he changed it because his kids were born on the 29th. Okay, that makes sense. Did you see Ty on the overlap show? Yeah, I did see that. That was hilarious. That was funny. I can't lie. Yeah, he would train tomorrow, but one day's training and then to play a game, it's a bit of a tight squeeze. I'm not going to lie, in terms of just tactics, information, all that kind of stuff, getting to know the chemistry of the other boys. It's a bit of there's a reason why everybody tries to play pre-season together so they can understand each other's movements. Like to just play, it's a bit of a madness. I'm not going to lie. It's a bit much, but if he is, I would expect him to be on the bench. Solomon says Gary Neville and Carragher started the Lukaku agenda. I can't even remember. I don't know what they said because I just skipped to Ty arguing with Carragher because that was the part that I needed to see. I didn't watch the whole thing. But listen, people can start whatever agendas they want on Lukaku. I don't mind because at the end of the day, he's gonna. I believe he's gonna thrive. Everywhere Lukaku has gone, he has scored goals. Everywhere he has gone. At every single club. It doesn't matter if it's West Brom all the way up to Inter Milan challenging for the Scudetto. And for me, if you're guaranteeing goals for a decade, it's going to be kind of unlikely that at the peak of your powers, when you're in peak physical condition, when you've just come off your best ever season, probably in terms of goals and then assists, kind of unlikely you're just going to not score now. Like, that would be weird, especially for a team that create chances. Do you know what I mean? We have been creating chances, especially at the end of last season. You look at the statistics with Tuchel since he came in charge. I think we created the most chances in the Premier League since he was appointed. So we create chances. He scores goals. Sometimes it's not that complicated in football. I think sometimes people try and overcomplicate it. I don't want to overcomplicate it. He's always scored goals. He scored goals in way worse teams with way less chance creators. He scored goals in all types of formations and systems, all types of instructions, all types of goals, whether it be headers, left foot, very underrated in front of goal with his right foot. I don't see a problem here. Like I said before, I think this is the lowest bust potential you're going to see with a player coming in, because he's played in the league before. He's in his prime. He scores goals for fun. And he's used to playing in a two-striker system, which we do play because Werner is basically a second striker. So I really, and you got Reece James's delivery alone. That ball, them balls coming up, them balls that Reece James just puts in across the box, they're tap-ins. They're ready-made tap-ins if you're interested, if you're asked. Do you know what I mean? If you're asked to get involved, you got ready-made tap-ins sitting there. So I don't really understand the commotion. Do you know what I mean? It's blood. It's mad. Do you think Odoi play left forward position? Salomon, appreciate the super chats and the support, my guy. With Hudson-Odoi, I don't expect him to play in that role on Saturday. I expect it to be a front three potentially of Pulisic, Werner, and maybe Kai. Maybe Mason Mount could start. I don't know. I don't really know. It's difficult because Ziyech has been playing so well. He's been really on point in pre-season, brought a good balance to that attack. Pulisic, Havertz, Werner, I don't think that's the most balanced attack I've ever seen. I don't think that's the most chemistry I've ever seen in an attack either. So I'm not too gung-ho with it. It's difficult. I think Mason Mount, it's not meant to be a game for him to be playing because it's a bit early. He was meant to get the game the day after to train and to have a speed up in terms of his match fitness. Same for Chilwell, same for James, same for Thiago Silva, same for Azpilicueta as well. So I'd be kind of shocked if he played, if Mount started. He didn't really look ready and at it against Villarreal when he came on. So I'd be a bit shocked, to be honest. But yeah, I'd be a bit surprised. I'm going to read out this quote along the bottom as soon as it goes back to the start as well. Any injury updates on Akeem? I haven't seen any. No, I haven't seen any. I'm not sure where those updates are. But from everything that I've seen, it's going to be a couple weeks. It's going to be a couple weeks. He's got his arm in a cast. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not as long as what I'm seeing. Some people are saying months. I'm not trying to see any of that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to see any of that. I'm just trying to see a couple weeks max, and then we keep it moving. Let me see. Is that your source, Tommy, saying that you're 80% confident that Lukaku is going to be in the game for Palace? That's your sources. I'm 80% sure. I've never seen a journalist say I'm 80% sure. Breaking news. Usually that's just a hunch, not breaking news. Breaking news, I'm 80% sure. Oh my God. I'll let you know if he can play on Saturday when I get a response, but I haven't got a response as of yet. But Ziyech is incredibly unlucky to be not involved with the team this weekend because he's been lighting the place up, people. He's been lighting the place up. He looks on form, he looks good. So yeah, it's a disappointment, but what can you do? What can you do? Before I start doing the phone in, I'm literally going to just dash the link in the chat and then you just have to just fight. Honest to God, I'm not going to do it yet. I'll let you know when I'm doing it. But yeah, I'll just be dashing the link in there and you're just going to have to just scramble. Only face cam though. You're going to have to do face cam. If you're not doing face cam, I'm not going to add you in because I need to know who I'm talking to. That's just my preference. So, and there's a lot of people, so it's easier to narrow it down. If you're not going to show your face, then we just will use someone who's going to show their face. It's a lot easier because it's just going to be hectic. I know what happened last time we did it on All You Can Eat Chelsea and it was a Mazzolini. But before we do, I'm still going to just hang tight for that message as well for a second. And also, I'm not going to lie, I'm addicted. I'm going to play it one more time.
You can sit on this side, please, all together, okay?
Je moet even alleen zitten. Dit moet ik alleen genieten. Ik moet alleen genieten van dit moment.
Welcome to Stamford Bridge. Do you like football?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you like Chelsea?
Yes.
So, do you have a favorite team in Belgium or?
Anderlecht. Dromen? Ik kan niet dromen, ik kan echt spelen, ik zit zien.
Oh, get me a tissue.
Nee, de dag dat ik hier speel, dat is de enige dag dat ze met thuis zien zullen winnen. Voor de rest niet. Never. Alleen als ik hier speel. Het gaat me lukken.
How do you watch that without crying? It's just incredible, isn't it? It's absolutely incredible, people. How did I get through that without a shed of tear? That's some prime time acting on my part to be able to get through that. It's just it's incredible. It's especially when the guy's trying to distract him and he's trying to say, listen, we got to go with the rest of the group. And he's like, hold your horses. I'm taking in that special Stamford Bridge winning atmosphere into my lungs. So you just stand there for a second. You just pause, and let me enjoy myself, yeah? Because I'm not here for you. I'm here for the bridge. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Mandem was just like, nah, I'm not interested in what you got to say. I'm not here to be with the group. I'm here to lap this shit up because I'm going to play here one day. And it's kind of incredible how he manages to come here in the first place, then has to leave because he's not quite ready, and then he has to come back and do his thing. It's kind of nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Anyway, this is where we do the phone in, and I'm really looking forward to this because it's been a while. Obviously, when special things happen, I like to add you guys in. Champions League win. What else? There was something else that happened as well. Champions League win was a big one for us, I believe. And obviously, Lukaku signing is also a big one, of course. You know, we broke our transfer record. We did all of these incredible things. It would be criminal, absolutely criminal on my part not to abide by the title. To abide by the title and let you, man, come in here and talk your talk. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to post a link. And it's going in. And it's going in now. And that's that. And I'm going to pin it as well. I'm going to pin it. And it has been pinned. So make sure your face cams are on because I need to talk to my brethrens. We're meeting each other. See, look, I need to be seeing you. Do you know what I mean? I need to be seeing you. Take your time, no rush. I can see you filtering in. If you try to join and there's no space, then just wait. And as soon as someone is done, I'm going to take them out and I'm going to take them out of the backstage. And then there's going to be that one extra slot. And to be honest, people, I'm not going to lie. I'll do this for a while. I'm feeling in a good mood. I've done a lot of streams today, but I love you guys. Do you know what I mean? You support the channel. You've pushed me to 16K. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that as well. And for that reason, of course, I need to obviously chat to you guys and get your thoughts and opinions, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So like I said, if you haven't got in, and I know you haven't because I just saw the message pop up, there's no space. Do not worry. There'll be space as soon as these guys come out and then we'll rotate. So if your face cam's not on, I'm not going to add you in. So don't even try it. Don't even try it because I need to see my brother. I need to see my brothers. So I've seen a few face cams. Do you know what? Let's have it right. We got to do Victor first, innit? Because Victor is a soldier for us. Yeah. And he's constantly throwing in the links and helping man out. And he's just here every single stream. So it would be criminal if I didn't get Victor in here. So that's what I'm going to do. My brother, talk to me.
How are you doing? I'm good.
I am on cloud 9. How do you feel?
I've had a good day today. My whole day's been good today, to be fair. And Lukaku just topped off.
I mean, Talk to me about how you feel about the announcement. Was it everything that you hoped? Because obviously Didier Drogba wasn't in it. We didn't get the two bald heads combining and the sun setting. It wasn't the reflective, moment we was looking for the legend and everything with Drogba getting involved. But were you happy with it? There was a little storytelling, etc., etc.
I was all right with it. But I think probably the Anderlecht one was a bit better. I would not lie to you. That video
it's true. It's true.
That video was pretty good. Yeah. After the Messi one, I thought they might bring in Drogba. Him beside Drogba, and maybe what he did for Kai Havertz when Rudiger came and like, oh, it's time to announce Kai Havertz. I thought maybe Drogba would do something similar. Something Drogba would do similar to that. I think it would have been good, but it was all right. The media team, I like Luke who's back. That's a really good hashtag.
It is. Look who's back. Really, it's a solid hashtag. It's better than what we came up with. We was like Lukaku and just stupidness.
Lukaku or something like that. But that was really good. Yeah. I'm just really happy at this signing. We just needed a striker. I wouldn't lie. Erling Haaland was my first choice.
Of course. That's understandable.
He's a Chelsea player now, so you have to support him and
100%.
Coddle him. I think he might struggle in the first few games, but I think.
Do you think so?
Once he starts, he's starting, and you're not stopping him from there, in my opinion.
It's a tough fixture list for him, isn't it? At the beginning, you've got in the first 6 games, you've got Arsenal, that's their mid-table, but Aston Villa, you've got Man City, you've got Liverpool, you've got Tottenham as well in there. So it's not going to be easy for him. Just quickly before I move on to the next person, because I definitely want to make sure I get everybody in, as many people as possible. I want to get predictions from you. How many goals do you think he's going to get in his debut Chelsea season? Just in the Premier League, not all comps, because all comps obviously is rely upon how far we go in competitions, and we can't predict whether we go semi-finals, final, etc. But in the Premier League, how many goals do you think Lukaku will get in his first season back for Chelsea?
20, 25 plus. 20 plus.
25 plus?
20 plus. Let's say 20 plus.
20 plus, okay. Is that golden boot material for you?
No, if Harry Kane goes to City, no. But if not, yes.
All right. I like that. I like the fact that you're not biased as well. You're coming with that logic. Do you know what I mean? You're not trying to get clipped. It's Victor. Do you know what I mean? I like that. Do you know what I mean? Big up yourself. And again, bro, appreciate all the work you're doing as a mod. You're really helping me out. You're here all the time and you're throwing in the links, and it really, not only does it get the subscribers and the followers over to the guests who obviously deserve it as well, but it's just great to know that I can rely upon you in here. So honestly, in terms of mods, if you want an example, bro, this is the guy. This is the GOAT. This is the GOAT. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? I like making decisions. I made the decision that Messi was the GOAT as a mod. Him and Bambo as well. Do you know what I mean? A few others. But listen, Victor as well is class act. So really appreciate you coming in, bro. And thank you so much. Enjoy the celebrations, my guy.
Thank you, on YouTube. Being compared to Messi is amazing. Thanks for that.
In a bit, my brother. In a bit. So now we're going to bring in Andrew next, and that means there's another space open. But Andrew, bro, welcome to the show. Talk to me. Come on, Andrew.
Thank you very much for having me, man. Appreciate it. Great content, dude. And how excited are we, man? How excited are we?
I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm buzzing my tits off. I'm telling you that now.
Same, dude. This is like the last piece in the puzzle, man. For sure. It's guaranteed goals. It's guaranteed goals. And
you have no doubts. You have no worries, no fears, nothing.
I actually don't know. Because like you said earlier, he's scored everywhere.
Yeah.
So why would he stop now? Like, why? In this team with so much talent around him, like you said before, like Reece James from the right, Ben Chilwell from the left, Kai Havertz around him. Mount, why would he stop?
Yeah.
Why would he stop scoring?
Do you know what it is about him as well? It's the mentality as well. Because obviously there's strikers that have come through here before that have got goals and they've had good records, but it's the determination within to do better and to strive for greatness. You can see the condition that he's coming in. He's in peak physical condition. He's been grafting.
If you compare that to when he was like at Man United, it's like a different animal, man. It's
100%
insane. I want his gym schedule or something. I don't know.
Well, I think they were feeding him like white meat and all these things, and Conte obviously they had him on a strict diet. And I think as soon as he got in as well, Conte in training sessions, was fizzing. They were fizzing balls into him and had big defenders behind him and said, listen, you need to improve your hold-up play. You need to improve your touch. You need to be a magnet. And that's exactly what this team needs. Tuchel said it as well when he was looking for a profile of striker. He said, listen, I need someone that we can hit like Giroud, but can also hit the channels as well. Yeah. That versatility in attack. So, because we've had a lot of times where we're under pressure and we can't get the ball out, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. And I usually compare him to maybe not like the attitude to, because I'm from Sweden. I look so close to Zlatan Ibrahimovic for so long. And he has like almost the same like mentality wise. He's so strong and he loves to score the goals. He loves to be like the main man up front. So I have no doubt in him. I think he's going to be great. 20 plus goals this season for sure.
What's the prediction?
At least 20 plus goals. Like
20 plus goals in the Prem.
22 or something like that. Depends on how fast he come in now, because I heard it's like not sure that he's plays the first game. I don't think he will. I think it's too soon. But he would for sure come in and smash a goal against Arsenal, man. Oh my God,
that's the dream. The debut against Arsenal, Didier Drogba-esque, iconic. Yes. Get your first goal there, and we'll keep it moving. I don't want to see anything else. I need them brilliant Arsenal defenders. Diego Costa did it well as well. 22 goals is your prediction. Andrew, thank you so much for coming on, man. Appreciate
Big up for all the content, dude. Keep it up, man.
Man, it's a pleasure to make it for you. So thank you so much for coming on. I like your prediction. If he gets 22 goals, I'm not going to be complaining. That's good enough for me. So we'll move on to the next person. Appreciate Andrew coming in here.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it, my brother. In a bit. And let's see who's next. Loving to go through these. Don't worry, I can see you guys all in here. Let's see. Is that Devine? I hope I'm saying your name right, brother. I really do.
Bro,
how are you?
How are you? Right there, Divine, my bro.
Divine.
I'm blessed.
That's a lovely name, isn't it?
Good to see you,
man. That's a lovely name, fam.
Thank you very
much.
How are you?
Man, how are you feeling after
the content as well. You know what's crazy? Today I woke up under the weather.
Okay.
And the Lemsip wasn't even working. But when I saw the announcement video come true, I needed that. I needed that today. I'm on energy today. Yes.
Yeah.
This is what we want.
Bro, I'm telling you. And you know what? We just won the Super Cup as well. Literally yesterday. Every day we get a new surprise. Every day it's a new dawn, a new day for this club.
Listen, I've been trying to tell my brothers, the Chelsea fans, like, listen, I hear the whole Haaland thing, like, it was amazing. It was good to dream. But personally, Lukaku was my number one target from the day one when we needed a striker. Because I don't know, like, I just felt Lukaku is what we needed. Allow the Haaland thing, it's all nice to dream and that. But trust me, Lukaku is what Chelsea needed. And we've got him. So congrats. I think I need a cup, fam, so I could cheers you or something.
Fam, I've got an empty glass, bro. Man couldn't even save the drinks. Look at this, bro. I'm telling you, man couldn't even wait. But why is it that you feel he's the right person? Because so many people say that Erling Haaland was like their number one choice. He was the guy that they wanted. And yes, they're happy for Lukaku and they're getting used to it. Why was he number one for you?
I feel like Haaland, he's got the higher ceiling. So in a couple of years' time, he might be better than Lukaku. But right now, the complete forward that's going to bring Mount, Havertz and Ziyech into the game, we needed Lukaku. And just the emotion, the story, the passion, everything. It's just Lukaku, man. It had to be Lukaku. Like Haaland, it wouldn't have been the same. Do you get me? And I feel like Haaland's the type of player to come to Chelsea and in a couple of years, he's out of there again. But Lukaku's coming here to retire. This is the new Drogba. We needed Lukaku and we've done it. And I'm so happy. Shout out Marina. They came true, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think Erling Haaland, you're spot on there with him. He was looking to maybe come true, do a little stepping stone thing, which I'm not really a big fan of. That's the one pullback to him. And also in terms of chances created, I think Lukaku is probably exceeding him. You know, he got 10 assists last season. He was setting up Lautaro for fun. He knows how to whip in a good cross. He's got the vision to do it as well, the decision making. He drops deep sometimes. They used to, be quite versatile with that, so he can help maybe Werner and get him running in behind. Big compliments from the chat on your jersey. I can't really complain. It's a lovely classic. It's what you want to see.
Love. Thank you.
It's what you want to see.
The 98. Last time we won the Super Cup, I believe, was 98, no?
Yeah, against Real Madrid. Yeah, 1998.
Yep, 98.
Yeah.
This is the 98 kit. But thanks,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate it. I feel like
100%.
Werner might benefit from Lukaku as well. I want to see a 4-2-2-2, and let's see if Werner could start banging again. But we'll leave that discussion for a different day.
Well, just before you go, let me get your prediction for how many goals he's going to get in the Premier League. How many goals do you reckon this brother's going to fire us?
I just want to hear 20. I want to say 20 something. I can't be in an argument and they ask me how many goals Lukaku's got. I need to be able to say 20 something.
Yeah,
so as
long 20
as 20
certified.
21, anything above 20, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's 20
certified.
certified. 20
it's got to be 2 something.
It's got to be 2 something. I agree. I agree.
Something.
Yeah, because I don't listen. If he gets 20 goals and then he gets some assists as well, shares the love, no problem. Do you know what I mean? But you got to hit that 20. That's what Diego Costa was good for. Hit the 20 and then kept it moving. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he went too above it as well. He just hit the 20 and kept it moving. So yeah, 100%. Well, listen, Divine, lovely name, lovely shirt, lovely vibe. Appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the following days. Let's hopefully get them points against Palace.
I'm excited. Let's go.
100%. Well, listen, bro. Thank you so much. In a bit, appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Great vibes, man. I'm really loving having this show today. It beats seeing Saj be salty. You know, he's gonna be salty. We don't need to see any of that, people. Let's see. Yo, Nippon, I recognize you.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
What are you saying, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. What's going on?
I'm living life, man. Romelu Lukaku signed Super Cup, champions of Europe. We know who we are. We're coming for the Club World Cup next.
That's what I like to hear. Nobody disrespecting these trophies. I want to hear winning. That's what I like to hear. Are you going to be going to games this season as well?
I am. I actually went to the Chelsea-Tottenham Mind Series game.
Okay,
I don't know if you're subscribed to my channel or watch any of my videos, but every game I go to, I'm gonna try and do vlogs.
Lovely. All right. Well, listen, link me that in DMs and I'll check it out. I want to see the vlogs because I think Lewis is vlogging as well. I would love to, but I'm not really going to too many games this season because I'm doing a lot of watch-alongs. But any games I do get going to, I'll go to a few for sure. I'll try and do some vlogs as well. I mean, how are you feeling today with the announcement? Are you buzzing as much as I am for this one?
Yep, he's home. Romelu Lukaku is home where he belongs. And yeah, and here's another fact: team to beat Unai Emery in Europe. Arsenal couldn't do it.
Yeah.
United couldn't do it. And how ironic was it that Unai Emery lost the Europa League final with Arsenal?
It's true. I mean, that's actually a very good. Well, obviously,
it couldn't happen to any other club. They hired Unai Emery to be successful in Europe, and look what happened.
Well, listen, it's the history of Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? At this point, I want to add them into that boat.
Yeah, it is the history of the Arsenal.
Facts. I want to add them into that.
Tottenham. It's not just Tottenham. North London's not red. North London's not white. North London is dead. Dead.
I love to hear that. North London is flawed. Do you know what it is with them? Is that in Europe, it's just not for them. Do you know what I mean? It's not for everybody. Do you know what I mean? Europe is not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Well,
to Tottenham's credit, they do have 2 more European trophies than Arsenal.
True, that is very true. I've seen that actually on the stats the other day. I think they've got a Europa League.
Yeah, they have 2 actually.
2 Europa Leagues. Not bad for a tin pot club. Not bad, but obviously we are different. No. We're different. We've got obviously the Champions Leagues and everything.
Club.
Exactly.
We're the proper London club.
Let me get your predictions for Lukaku's goals as well in the Premier League. How many goals do you think he's going to smack in for us? Because everybody's saying 20 plus. Have you got like a specific number that you're thinking of, or how are you feeling with this one?
He'll get double digits. Digits.
He better.
He'd better get double digits because, I mean, like, he'd better get double digits. Like, otherwise, what's the point in signing him?
What number are you thinking? Have you got a specific number for me?
Around 15 to 20. I'd be happy with first season back in the Prem.
Okay. Okay. For me personally, I need 20. I'm going to aim high. I need 20 goals.
Yeah,
If he gets
there
15
was this-
similar to Tammy
I'm
Abraham.
not going to name. I don't want to take any names, but someone said that he's going to score 30 plus goals in the season.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, if I had, and I was confident that he wouldn't, so I've set myself up for a forfeit. If he scores 30 plus goals,
Yeah.
clip this. If he scores 30 plus goals, I will wear a rival team's jersey on one of your streams.
Oh no, Nippin, don't do
It's
this.
not Arsenal.
Nippin, there's no need. Don't do that, Nippin, please.
I said a rival team. I didn't say Arsenal. It's not going to
Yeah,
be
but
Arsenal.
what about Tottenham? What about Tottenham?
I'm not going to say.
Please don't
It
do
has
that.
to be a team I
please.
hate. It has to be a team I hate.
Oh my goodness Christ. They'll absolutely clip you, bro, and they'll take pictures and everything. We'll be all over the TL. We don't need to see that, bro. No need for that, bro. Don't do it.
Well, I'll do it. I'll do it behind the scenes. So that
Yeah,
you
please.
know
Yeah, just no cameras, bro. No cameras. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to move on to the next person, but absolutely big up for the support, man. Thank you for coming on.
See you around, brother.
Well, hopefully he scores 29 then, because I'm not trying to see you lose the forfeit. So big up yourself. Chat to you in a bit, my brother. Thank you so much.
See you later.
In a bit. Lovely. Listen, that forfeit's mad. That forfeit is mad. No one's trying to see that happen. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see no Chelsea fan have to go through that. Let's see what else we got here. So. What we doing? Dominic, I believe it's your time, sir.
Yes.
How are you, man? Talk to me. How are you feeling?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, brother. You?
I'm very good, man. We had a Super Cup win. Then we go and sign Lukaku, one of the best strikers on the planet. It's just, it's happy days in Chelsea town right now. I mean, how are you feeling after all the announcements?
I tell you what, I was watching the Super Cup final, and I see Hudson-Odoi put in a couple crosses, and I was like,
"Yeah,
where's Rom? Where's Rom? These chances need to be tapped in."
Yeah,
and I'm just so I woke up today and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna just bask in the glory of what we've done.
Yeah,
and then come home, drop my wife off to work, and then I see the announcement. And I was like, yes. I watched the video, and I was like, no way did they went and found Jay-Z song to drop it in. I was like,
oh, bro, talk to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody be quiet. Public service announcement. Rom's back.
And obviously he's with Rock Nation, so Jay-Z, it makes sense. Do you know what I mean? It makes sense. There's obviously a little behind the scenes, little shake of the hand, some deals being done. I love that. I always get excited for a new signing. They'd have to do an absolute shocking job for me not to be impressed by the video that they put out, because I'm already gassed in it. So you'd have to really make a balls of it for me to then be like, yo, this wasn't that good. I love the storytelling. As I said earlier, obviously Anderlecht did their own little post, which was lovely. I've played it twice on here and it's emotional. Do you know what I mean? It tugs at the heartstrings. And I do get the perspective where everyone's coming with, like, yeah, we wanted maybe Erling Haaland, because he's obviously generational, etc., etc. But to see Lukaku speak like that about our club, it's different. It's different gravy, man. Like, you can tell this is the end game for him. This is the end game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to echo too much what other people have said, but with Haaland, you knew that it's maybe 2-3 seasons max, and then he's going Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But personally, I wanted Lukaku anyway. I've been saying it since Diego Costa left. We need a bully up front. Chelsea don't do well with these techie, small frame strikers.
It's true.
Our best strikers, Didier Drogba, Diego Costa, bully man.
Yeah.
We need a bully up front. I think when we was going for Morata, I think we was going for Lukaku, and then we ended up with Morata. I was like, Morata would have done better at United, and Lukaku would have done so much better at Chelsea.
Yeah, probably right.
And now it's finally coming to fruition. So I can't wait, man.
It's beautiful, man. I mean, it seems like he's taking the 18 shirt. What do you make of that? Are you happy to see him back in his old number? maybe make the shirt iconic potentially as well? Or did you want to see him in that number 9 to just like ruin this curse once and for all? Dead the curse.
I slightly did want him in that number 9 because he could have had number 9, number 19 in Mount, and then number 29 in Havertz as those 3 up front. I'd have been feeling the 9's vibe, but you know what? If he takes number 18 and he makes it iconic, make it iconic, innit?
Yeah, no problem with that. Listen, it maybe it's destiny because he took it the first time. That's what he had the first time, and he was trying to do the business back then. It didn't work out. Now he comes back, same shirt, get the business done now. I don't know if the 18's got any like affiliation, as I was saying earlier with him. Have you seen anything in terms of that? Maybe he's got connection with that shirt. I don't know. Other
than it being his first shirt number, that I know of, not really.
Yeah. What's your prediction for the goals then in Premier League in terms of obviously 38 games? We know bread and butter. That's where the money's made. League table. What do you think he's going to get?
Well, he's taken the number 18 shirt. I think he's foreshadowing. I think he's going to get at least 18 goals. At least. I think 18 goals and maybe 10 assists. I think his goal contributions for the season will be quite high. I don't think it'll be just goals though. I think he'll enable a lot of other goals.
He created a lot of chances last season. He obviously had 10 assists for the season at Inter, so he has worked on that part of his game. We saw it at Belgium as well. Really good run down the right, pre-assist to obviously De Bruyne, and then to for the goal for De Bruyne. I think Hazard maybe got the assist on that one. So yeah, hopefully, listen, I don't mind how it comes as long as it ends with a Premier League title or a Champions League win again. I'm happy days. So listen, Dominic, absolute pleasure having you, man. Big up, really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for coming on, and I'm glad you're having a good day.
Cheers, bro. Keep up the good work, man.
Thank you so much. Bless up, bro, and chat to you. Appreciate. Loving this right now. Loving this, man. Brilliant show. Great to chat to you guys, and it's just great vibes, man. This is why I like, because I like doing this when we're on top. When we just won the Super Cup and we just signed Lukaku. Do you know what I mean? Doing it when we lose, it's like, oh, you guys are going to be down, and it's like, I don't want to see that. No one wants to see people that you care about be all sad and whatnot. I want to see you guys. If I meet you guys for the first time, some of you guys I'm meeting for the first time, I want to see you in a good mood. I want to see you at your best. I don't want to see you when you're pissed off. You can do that in your own privacy. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. And plus, you could get clipped, and no one wants to see that either. Don't want to set you up for that. Let's see what's going on in the background. Mainan, I think I'm saying that right. Let me get you in here. Is that correct, bro?
Yeah, it's Manan. Yes, sir.
Manan,
yeah.
Apologies. Come on, bro. Yeah. What are we talking about?
Back. Look who's back. Yeah.
Damn straight.
How you doing?
Bro, Cloud9, bro. Cloud9. I mean, it's the first time we've had a serious striker since Diego Costa, isn't it? So this is it for me. Do you know what I mean? This is the peak. I'm here celebrating, living life.
Let me tell you something. The stream you put it on when you won the Champions League. Like the stream, I was on that stream, and you did the watch along, and when you called in the people, I was on that stream. I told you Lukaku is coming to Chelsea in a week.
Oh, you
but
did?
Now he's there.
Hey, hold on a second. You might have told me that already, isn't it? Oh,
yeah.
man.
We can go to back and you can see that I said that.
Yeah, was Dami with me as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Told you Lukaku is coming, and now he's coming. And my last tweet, regarding Lukaku was that he's coming proper 9. He's coming, and now he's there. Now he's here. We know he's there. But one thing I need to tell the people who are saying that he doesn't have a resale value, we won't get a lot of money out of him when he gets old. But one thing we should know, he got the experience. That 7 to 8 or 10 years of experience. He first was at Everton, like a mid-table team. Then he got to United, then to Inter Milan. He won a Serie A. That experience he has, that the goals he will bring. I don't matter. It doesn't matter he scores 18 or 20 goals or more than 20 goals. But the experience he will provide to Havertz also, the Werner also, who can fed the experience from him. Like Werner can score goals now, and that's important for our team. That young team that requires that, especially Pulisic needs that. Hudson-Odoi needs every player who is young,
all of them,
like who are between the 20 and 25 years. They need that experience that feds off from Thiago Silva, Lukaku, Ziyech, Rudiger, like. These players, they can.
We've got the experience at the back part of the pitch, but not at the front part. That's the problem, isn't it? It's the balance.
Now we're getting that experience with him. That's the important part.
I idolizes Drogba and trains with Henry for Belgium. It's not the worst two strikers to be learning your trade off, is it?
Like we can see the video you have put it twice. I know you will put the thrice or the 4 times or the 5 times, and you will put that video once again. Like that video shows he admires Drogba, that he admires Chelsea. His dreams of being at Chelsea, now his dream has come true. And at home, and Arsenal game is away or home, I don't know, but at home he will score a goal, and that goal will be ironic. That goal will be ironic for Chelsea and for him also.
Yeah,
just wait for it. Just wait for it.
I'm absolutely buzzing, man. I mean, when it comes to him, that Anderlecht video, that announcement, everything's been perfect. You can see as soon as he comes back, he's like, I'm back at my club. And of course, that's not all it means, because we signed Fabregas and this wasn't his club, but it became his club. He left crying off the pitch. It became his club. You don't always have to support this club to join this club, obviously.
Like one reason of them becoming that club, like their own club, because we win trophies.
Exactly.
Chelsea win trophies. And that's the reason people love this club and make this club.
Fernando Torres, you had a great time at Liverpool, but this is where you won your trophies. Sarri, great time in Italy at Napoli. You come here, you win your trophies. Jorginho, the same. If you want medals, this is where you come. This is where you come if you need your medals. If you need a little top up.
Like the best club in London and the only club in London. I don't consider other clubs.
Bro, there's no other clubs, bro. No other clubs. If anything, they can relocate to Birmingham. Do you know what I mean? Relocate to Leicester, the Midlands. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? They're all floating around that mid-table part. You know, Aston Villa, Leicester, Arsenal, Tottenham. They're all in that mid-table. It's just the Midlands.
That's what we call it, the mid. That are on league. That's not our league. We play in the top league. We are the Champions League. We're the winners of Champions League.
Exactly.
We know who we are.
Love to hear it. That's what I'm saying. Midlands, mid-table. It works, people. It makes sense. So just pick up your stadiums, pick up everything and move. You know what I mean? You don't belong here. You don't belong here, man. Listen, so your prediction is for goals. Are you saying maybe just over 18 goals? Are you saying over? What's your prediction?
18 to 20 goals. Like first season, like he will play not all the games because he will rotate a lot, because we have Club World Cup also. And with Champions League also and other competitions also. And we know Werner will get time on the ball and Havertz also. Every player will get that because we have a big squad. And we need to satisfy everyone at this moment. It's not only Lukaku over here. If he scores in the starting game, then he might get 20 plus goals. If the start is a bit weak or he scores 1 goal in every 2 games, then we need to rotate. We need to get the fresh legs in every game.
Okay. Well, listen, brilliant, bro. Listen, man, it's been absolute pleasure having you on for the second time. And listen, if you've got any more predictions for new signings, you want to speak into existence another one, you feel free, bro. Table's yours.
Kunde, I guess he will come. He will come. Definitely come.
Go, done deal.
The recent news you are getting, like Batshuayi is going to Besiktas as he's getting the contract. Like it's tier 2, tier 3 general, but I think he will go to Besiktas. We get some money out of it. Then we get some money out of Tammy and some money if Zuma goes. If it doesn't go, we know he will go next year. But we know Kunde will come like this year or this summer or in January. But he will come. Dreams of coming to Chelsea. And he will come. Dreams come true. We know that.
Facts. Like there you go. Well, people, you heard it here first. He's predicted one transfer. There you go. You get another. I've actually just got a reply in terms of Lukaku, when he's going to play, if he's going to be able to play against Palace. That's a voice note as well. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I might have to mute myself. But we'll see. I don't think he'll play. Pleasure having you on, bro. Thank you so much for coming on for the second time.
Thank you, Matty.
And love your analysis, love your predictions and them transfers, that Kunde transfer coming in. So in a bit, my brother. Thank you so much. So there we go. Kunde, done deal. Done deal, people. Ziad, are you ready, bro? Are you ready, yeah? Yeah, I think he is, you know. I think I remember this. Yeah, I feel like I recognize this. I feel like I reckon. Do you know what it was? I couldn't tell if you were ready because it was so blue. It was so blue, bro. I love the setting. I love the lights. I love the flag. Ziyech as well, player of the preseason, and obviously got the goal in the Super Cup, which we are very grateful for. Unfortunately, went down injured, but today is a Lukaku special. Today is a day to talk about the transfer record signing. Talk to me. How are you feeling, brother?
Bro, I tell you, when that was announced, when it was the first teaser and it says, we're fixing the connection, we'll be right back. I'm like, you fuckers. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for you fuckers. And then a few minutes later, boom, he's back. Man, he's ready for the Premier League. He's ready. People want to talk shit about him when you're like he's the same player at United. That he's different. He's built different. He's not the same anymore, right? His touch is bad. You want to talk about his touch? I'm sorry, you can't play in a 2-striker formation and not have a good touch and not have good build-up play. All right? He's everything about him is improved. His body is improved. He's got older, but his body is improved. It's like what is this guy Ronaldo? Well, it's just he's different, bro. He's ready to score goals for Chelsea. He's ready to win the Premier League. He's ready to compete. Well, like I said this. We have a young squad, but look, we're winners now. Champions of Europe, UEFA Super Cup, young squad, and now he's a proven striker. He's done it in the Premier League. He's in his prime. He's one of the best strikers in the world. What more can we ask for? We've created the most. We've created the most in the league since under Tuchel, and now we've got someone to score and one of the best in Europe. Why are we complaining? What is he complaining about?
Facts. Bro, but bro, he don't have any resale value, bro.
Man, shut up, man. You know what? We're Chelsea. We're Chelsea. We're fucking getting Tammy Abraham for 40 million. We're getting Baba Rahman for bloody 5 million. It all adds up. It all adds up. It's Roman. It's Marino. We make money. We make money. Like I was on the stream earlier, and a United fan saying, "Oh, look how much Chelsea are spending," and no one says anything. But when United spend, it's a big issue. Listen,
Carragher said the same thing today in the show. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. The Overlap. He said, "How comes Man United can spend 50 million on Pogba, 80 million on Maguire, 89 on Pogba, 80 million on Maguire, 50 on Fred, 50 on Wan-Bissaka, 30 on Shaw, 90 on Sancho, or whatever it is, 82 on Sancho." And we keep going and going and going. How comes they can spend all this money and nobody don't say nothing? Because they're the traditional club. When we do it, it's a problem.
do you know? I have a different, like, Carragher is correct as well. But a United fan told me, why when United spend money, people make an issue, but we see Chelsea are spending money, it's not an issue. Listen, mate, we are champions of Europe. We win. What we do is win. We won the UEFA Super Cup. We won the Champions League. You spent over $1 billion and you can't fucking win the Europa League. There is a difference. And what else think? They say net spend is BS. Net spend is BS. Call net spend what you want, but it's facts.
It's facts, bro.
Call it what you want. Football has become a business. Like or not, it's become a business. We spend a lot of money because we get a lot of money. It's just how it works. Right? If I make £100, I can spend £200 because every day I know I'm making £100. It's just how it works. You know, no one can speak to us right now. We've got one of the best strikers in the world. We've got one of the best managers in the world. We've got a very young, talented squad who are winners now, who are experienced. Which only makes the team better. We've got a stacked squad. In my opinion, we have a better squad than City, and that's before Kane goes to City. We've got this season is going to be immense, and it's exciting for us because I've also said before that we're in a good position now, and what makes it even better, let's make sure I say Zia shit more. What makes it even better, I don't think there's a lot of squads around us that are as good. You know,
we got so much depth. So much depth, bro. We can put out 2 11s. We can even put out a third one. The third one's not very nice, but I can make it happen. You know, the third 11, Baba Rahman, Zappacosta. I can put together a third team. So much depth. Before I let you go, how many goals is Lukaku gonna get in his debut Premier League season back for Chelsea?
20 minimum.
20 minimum. Yeah.
20 and I'm not only talking about what I expect from him. I'm talking about we're happy as much as we want, but the standards here. And for him, 20 minimum 20 goals. I don't care what these lot say. He's not a big game player. If he's scoring 20 goals and we're winning the league, who else gives a shit? Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he's here for one reason, that's to score goals. He's not here to suit you and not score against West Brom, but you want him to score against United. Listen, no one cares.
Listen, every single game is 3 points, my guy. Every season. Yeah. And to be honest, Chelsea struggle against the smaller teams, and the big teams under Tuchel, we've done very well. It's the Brighton, it's the Leeds, it's the Southampton. Those are the games we're dropping points. So if he wants to start padding them games and then we still win the big games without him scoring like we were before, I'm good. I'm good.
It's what he's here to do. It's what he's here to do. And you know what? I'm gonna throw something out there, you know, because I'm sure you know Johnny, the Chelsea fan, about him and his Haaland.
Yes. I've spoken to him one time.
You know, I'm gonna back him up a bit, you know. If Werner has another bad season, bad season, why not go for Haaland again? Because hear me out before I get annihilated. Hear me out. if you look how much we've made from this Lukaku, like
Mm.
from our sales, we've pretty much paid for Lukaku,
Yeah.
right? If Werner's clean or good enough, because like, look, he's gonna have 2
Oh,
seasons.
you're about to say Erling Haaland, aren't you?
I mean, don't shoot the messenger. I mean, you said it yourself. You assumed it. I never said anything. You assumed it. But
I know what you're gonna. I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do.
But it makes sense, you know. We
It's
didn't
mad. I don't even know how that
spend
even
it.
would work, but it's mad.
4-2-2. Don't worry about it. Tuchel got it. But if we don't spend this much time on a signing, think about him, talking to him, and then not go to Dortmund, be like, don't worry, we'll come back next season when you're gonna lose a lot of money. We'll be here. Don't worry, we'll be here.
Listen.
You know? But yeah, I know you got to move on. So
if that happens and there's Erling Haaland and Lukaku up front together, then we're gonna have to do another one of these shows because that would be
It's
mad.
peak.
It is peak. It is. I don't know how it works, but it is peak. Well, bro,
Elite
thank you so much for coming on. Absolute pleasure, and I love the lights. I really do. And big up Ziyech as well because he's been playing really well. And it's a shame that he's not there for Palace, but hopefully he's back soon and
Big
creating
up,
chances. Big up.
Habibi. Make sure to subscribe and like the video, boys. I'm out.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much,
Appreciate
my
it, bro.
brother. Thank you so much. And now, Abdullah, is that how I say it? You know, I'm terrible at pronouncing names, my
Abdallah.
brother. Abdullah.
Oh, just call me
I'm
Ab.
terrible
Call me
at
Ab.
pronouncing names.
First of all, congratulations on winning the Champions League again. But you're going to win it this year. You're gonna.
Oh,
win it
wait,
next
is this a
year.
rival that snuck in
Yeah,
here, yeah?
I'm a rival. You are.
Who do you support? Who do you support?
City. You're the most ambitious club
Oh,
in the world.
shit.
You're the most ambitious club in the world. The moment that lineup turned up, no CDM, I knew we would lose.
Yeah.
The moment Havertz scored, I turned off the game. I turned off the game.
Mad. You turned
I
it off.
knew we weren't going to score. I knew we weren't going to score because Pep, honestly, we will never win the Champions League with him. I hope I'm proved wrong. We will never win the Champions League with him. Never.
Wow.
Never.
You're finished with this Champions League run. You're not on this. Even this
He's a
year.
league merchant. He's a league merchant. He's a league merchant. I will
Oh
say
my
it.
God.
I will say he's a league merchant.
Wow.
I have more faith of winning it with a manager like Eric Ten Hag than winning it with him.
But you're gonna have Grealish and you're gonna be bringing in Kane.
The
And
guy overthinks it. He overthought it with Leon. He overthought it with Monaco.
yeah,
Many times. All he needed to do was play Fernandinho.
facts.
All
It's
he
true.
needed to
It's
do
true. You
was
know.
play Fernandinho. You still have no offense. You still haven't played our best 11, but I still expect you to win the league. Lukaku's going to get 20 goals per season.
Wow.
Goals minimum.
Yo, you might be my favorite Man City fan. You know, because Sajid Big
I'm being
Steve is
honest.
long.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest. And I tell you this, I'm just not confident with Pep. Like with Grealish and Kane. Hopefully Kane comes, but I still, because you don't concede goals. You don't concede goals.
Yeah.
And you're dangerous on counter-attacks. And Pep's kryptonite are counter-attacks.
I'm shocked that you don't think you can go for the Champions League because
No,
I've personally got us, you, and PSG as the top 3 teams to go for it this year. Everybody else, I think, is a level
No one
below.
else will win it ever. I don't. All the other clubs are finished. Real Madrid will never win it again. Barca will never. And you know what? I'm happy La Liga. I hope they go bankrupt. I hope La Liga go bankrupt. You know why? That Senor Tabas, you know that Tabas guy? The guy's a criminal. He complains about Chelsea and City and PSG just because we have money and we maintain our product. Their product has been trashed. It's finished. It is finished. La Liga is finished. So, and to be honest, I tell you I tell you a random thing as well. My mum ruined Chesney's career. I know it's random.
Well, where'd that come from? How did that happen?
You know, the last game, his worst game was probably the Chelsea game or the Southampton game, 2014.
He's in an Arsenal shirt. Okay.
I met him in Winter Wonderland. My mom grabbed him and begged him to take a picture of me. Ever since then, he hasn't been the same. And then I had another hypothesis.
This guy, fam.
I had another hypothesis that every player I meet, their career goes downhill. Monreal, I met, his career went downhill. Ospina went downhill. Batshuayi went downhill.
So we have to blame you for that one, is it? For why he couldn't score no goals. Someone in the chat said, "What about Bayern Munich as well?" I think Bayern Munich. I don't think they've really improved their team.
They're not run well. And
they're not run well. You don't think they're run well?
They're not run well. They might get Haaland next season. Apparently,
they might
get Haaland next season because they've registered their interest.
and they literally just poach all the Bundesliga talent.
Yeah, as they do.
I don't know. The other, I honestly think you win the Champions League, and I think this season you will win the quadruple.
The quadruple? What is smoking?
Not only this season. As long as Tuchel stays.
Yo, fam, you need to change club, G. You need to just change to us.
I'm not going to change club. No way.
So I can hear Sad shouting, in the next room, fam. He's vexed. I can hear him listening.
I ain't changing club. I'm happy with City.
Yo, Sad, you want to come and talk to your brother, fam? This is your fan,
No, you just got to be honest. You can't be deluded. You just got to be honest.
This is the quadruple.
You win the quadruple. You don't concede goals. You win. And your attack is lethal.
Blood clot, fam. I'm excited now. All right, so what's your Lukaku prediction for goals then?
20 goals minimum. Otherwise,
jeez, I like this guy,
minimum. Otherwise,
I'm telling you.
Otherwise,
okay.
And I tell you this, with Haaland, you would have become a circus. You see United, they're a circus. As long as you have Raiola
that's a fair point. Yeah,
you'll become a circus. You'll become the joke of England. No offense.
How do I know this is not reverse psychology like the chat is saying?
I'm not. I swear. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'll say in Islam, Wallah.
Okay, all right. It's serious
so
now. It's serious.
You,
it's serious.
You don't want Haaland, and he's unproven in the league. And I tell you this, Bundesliga is a pub league, like all those other leagues. It's a pub league. And so same with Messi. Ronaldo's the GOAT. He's proved himself in 3.
Whoa. Mind your language.
The GOAT. He's proved himself in different leagues. What has Messi done? Proved himself in a pub league, La Liga. That's
so is every other league to your pub league outside the Prem?
Yeah, 100%.
Fam. 100%. Oh my God, you're giving me madness today.
The Prem is the GOATed league of all time.
Oh my God. And what's your predictions for City then in all comps before I let you go?
All comps, I expect us to challenge for the league. I want us to win the FA Cup as well, minimum, because we haven't won it for a couple of seasons.
Okay.
And League Cup, and hopefully the Premier League. But Champions League, I just got no faith, unfortunately. I really don't. And I'll tell you this, Kane, my dad doesn't rate him. He's a Liverpool fan, and I don't rate him.
You don't rate Harry Kane?
I don't rate Harry Kane. He goes missing in the big games. He stat pads against the smaller teams. That's what he does. And he's injured most of the time. He's injured most of the time. Come on.
Bro, he got the most goals and assists last season in a dead Tottenham team, bro.
He's Aguero 2.0. That's the thing. You can't.
Well, you don't rate Aguero?
I rate Aguero. 100% I rate Aguero.
Oh, okay.
But
that would have given me a stroke if you didn't.
No. Otherwise, I'm gonna sign up for help, medical help. Why would I say Aguero's one of the top 5?
How can you not rate Kane? He literally is the epicenter of that team.
I don't know. I don't know. He goes missing.
So you don't want Harry Kane?
I'll back him.
Yeah, all right, but you don't want him. So who do you want up front?
If there's no other option, then I'll take him.
But who would you prefer?
There's no other option. It's Kane or bust.
All right, but if you could make the decision to sign someone, who would you sign? Like anyone up front. That's realistic.
Realistic. It's gonna have to be Kane because Haaland's gonna be with that clown Raiola. So it's not
this
gonna
is
work.
A madness, fam. This is a madness. Well, listen, that's a madness.
But do what you do. I love your channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've come on here and you've shaken the chat, fam. The chat's shaken, fam. They don't know how to react.
Can I ask you one more question? Sorry to take the time. Are we bigger than Tottenham City?
Of course.
We are.
Of course. Who are Tottenham?
And we have a bit.
What is a top spur? Who's top spur?
People said that we have no fan base. Back in 1934, we have top 5 record attendance. So we do have fans at Main Road when we had. And we still have fans. So just because we're plastic, and apparently we've ruined football. It's not. So what? We've ruined football.
You didn't ruin it, man. Don't worry.
Actually,
man.
No. United have.
We're your money cousins, bro. Don't worry. We'll look after you guys.
United. They spent the most for the.
Bro, Man United spent the most money. They got the most wage bill. Don't worry.
Exactly.
We're your money cousins. Don't worry. The oil boys.
Most on the centre back twice now. Ferdinand and Maguire. Then strikers with Lukaku, midfielders, like all sorts. So they're the biggest hypocrites around. But yeah, thanks for taking up the time and listening.
Bro, I've enjoyed it, man. You've shaken the chat.
I'm exhausted from my flight from Ukraine. It's tiring.
Okay.
I'm exhausted. I went to 2 football games like for £2.50. It was great. It was great. But yeah, and I got a couple.
You're
of
a fun
England
guy.
shirts.
I know you're a fun guy. I can
England
tell.
Shirts for like all for £34, like retro ones. 4 for £34.
That's mad.
Sorry.
This brother's a bargain hunter. I like to hear it from. That's what I need to be doing. From going to games for £2.50.
You deserve 100k. You deserve 100k.
Really? Well, listen, that I really appreciate that. Man.
All the big 6 guys deserve.
Hopefully,
100k, each and every one.
Hopefully, we're on a trajectory. The show's doing well. Hopefully,
Peace and love. Look after
everybody does
yourself
well.
and wish you all great success and good health.
Thank you so much, man. I've enjoyed having you on here. It's been a fun cameo. 100%. Next big signing I'll be coming up. And listen, when you break the bank for Kane, you know what I mean? Don't change your mind on him now. Do you know what I mean? Don't change your mind.
He needs to turn up. He needs to turn up big time.
Fair enough.
Us two will dominate the league forever.
That's what I'm trying to, bro. That's what I'm trying to hear.
The clubs are finished. United will never win the Premier League ever again. Never with the Glazers. Never.
With the Glazers. Fair. With the Glazers.
They will never win the Champions League. And the same with Arsenal. They will never win the Premier League ever again.
Arsenal are finished, man. Arsenal are finished.
In
a bit, my brother. Thank you so much. Pleasure. What a cameo. That is brilliant right there. Unbelievable. Fantastic cameo, man. And that's a City supporter I can get behind. Do you know what I mean? I've got Sanj, Big Steve cussing out my club, and you got a City fan like that just, he understands the true oil boy spirit. Brothers in arms. That's what we want to see, people. Love. Do you know what I mean? Brothers out here slagging. Man was slagging off my team before the Champions League final. Saj and Big Steve, you've got a lot to learn from that guy. Do you know what I mean? You've got a lot to learn. Blue vibes. Let's get you in. Brother.
What's happening, Matisse?
I'm good, bro. I'm so good. How are you? Lukaku has officially signed for Chelsea for 97.5 million sterling British Elizabeth pounds. How do you feel?
Great. I've been watching his stream for a while, and I was just blown away with Abdullah, the City fan.
Yes.
What was he on about? He doesn't rate Kane.
Hey, he's bigging us up. I'm not complaining. Do you know what I mean? Any Chelsea prop is fine by me. How do you feel with Lukaku coming in, and what's your confidence levels? Do you think he's gonna blitz it, or do you think he's gonna take a bit of time to settle?
I think he's good. He's from the same Diego Costa, Drogba breed. He's one of the older strikers. He's not 22, 23 like Mount and Callum. He's not the young guy. He's not a Kai Havertz who's got to learn, pick it up, and prove. He's been there, done that. He's seen the trend, and I just looked at some stats, and he signed a 5-year deal with us, right?
Yeah.
And let's assume he scores 12, 13 goals in a season in the Premier. Yeah. I'm just going to break some facts down here for you.
Yeah.
If he does that for the next 5 years, he's going to have more goals than Frank Lampard in the Premier League.
Mad. If he hold on a second, if he gets all those, he's going to have what?
If Lukaku scores 13 goals in a season, just 13.
Yeah.
13 goals in a season, he's going to have more goals than Frank Lampard ever had in the Premier League.
That's mad. Obviously, he's a striker, but he's been gone for a couple of years as well. But he is, I think, 20th in the all-time Premier League list, isn't he? 20th in terms of goals.
He's up there. Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing really well, man.
Crazy.
He's doing really well. So I have to give him a lot of credit. I'm really looking forward to him. The thing is with Lukaku is he's very versatile. He can go both ways. In terms of right foot, very confident. Left foot, confident. Obviously, he's left-footed. Headering ability as well. In his prime, peak physical condition, how many goals do you think he's going to get in his first season?
He's got to score goals, right? I'm not going to be super ambitious. I'm saying first season he'll probably get 15 goals. I'm not going to be happy with that. Tammy got 15, 16 goals. But I feel Chelsea as a team, we do have more goal scorers. We're going to have goals coming from probably Havertz and, Mount. Maybe not so much Mount, but hopefully Werner, Pulisic, Ziyech, once he's fit. He's at least got to get 15 to 20 goals according to me, and that's probably going to be good. And the good thing about Lukaku is, hey, you know what? Now that we've got a striker, Harry Kane takes his penalties. Aguero used to take his penalties. All these, Mo Salah used to take his penalties. They get 5-6 goals like that. We have a striker who can put his hand on the golden boot.
Yeah.
Good enough. Jorginho can hop, skip, and jump. In the FA Cups. in the Champions League, whatever, in the FA Cups and League Cups, he did fuck it up during the Euro final.
He did.
He fortunately did score for us last night, though. Yeah. So if Lukaku gets the penalty duties and he starts and stays fit, I'm sure he's going to get at least 20 goals.
At least 20 goals. Everybody's saying 20 goals. Fair enough. Well, listen, I'm going to roll through, try and get through the last few people before we end the show. But thank you so much for coming on. 20 goals again for Lukaku. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for the support.
Love your content. Love your content. Love you, Miz and Eunice. killing it at all you can eat Chelsea. Never miss a stream.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I'm going to try and keep that time at 11 a.m. I'm not going to move it again. Do you know what I mean? I know I get some flack for that one. So I'm going to try and keep the time. So thank you so much, bro. And peace out.
All right.
100%.
It's really late. It's
Oh. There you go. What was you going to say there at the end?
It's 4 a.m. in the morning here.
4 a.m.
I'm going to go crash. Yeah, I'm in India.
4. I didn't know what time. Do you know what? I barely even know my own time zone half the time. So the fact that you're at 4 a.m. is fair play to you for the persistence to stay up at this time to watch my content. I really appreciate that, for real.
Cool. Kill it, Matisse. Let's hope we have a killer season.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's see who else is in here. So we've got a lot. I'm going to try and get through everybody here. And then, because we've been going for an hour and a half, in fact. So I'm going to go through everybody that's here. And then we're going to go, let's see. So yeah, so nobody else joined now, because I'm just going to be going through the last people in the backstage. So everybody that I've got here now, I'm going to go through, and then that will be it for today. Because it's just otherwise it will never end. It will never end. Let's see. Seb, Chelsea, all ready to go. Let's get Seb in here. Let's see what he's got to say. How you doing, Seb, man? Welcome. All good, man. I'm having a great day. Doesn't really get much better than this, No, we almost broke the British record, but we didn't. Just not quite.
Exactly. I mean, what a time to be a Chelsea fan, isn't it? To win the Champions League for the second time in 9 years. I mean, if you think about it, we've won 4 European Cups in the last 9 years. Yeah. I mean, Tottenham fan or Arsenal fan thinks about that for a second, they'll rethink their life choices about becoming a fan for them. But, we're Chelsea fans, so we don't need to think about that. And obviously, Lukaku now. So this will be a very, very interesting season. But my personal view about Lukaku, right, is that any other top 6 team would happily take him, right? I mean, Liverpool would happily take him. City would happily take him if they have struggles with Kane. United would obviously, I mean, every single team would happily take him, right? Yeah. But the difference with Chelsea is the way we play, I mean, we sort of always have the ball going to the middle from the side. We get James coming in for the crosses, and then Alonso starting to make some more game time. So he's very, very good at crosses. I mean, that Super Cup game, I think he really did play very, very well.
He did.
And exactly. I mean, what Chelsea are missing is just that false 9 to tap it in and to head it. Because if you look at there's a great video on YouTube, all of Lukaku's Serie A goals. They're all exactly what we need. And why I think that Lukaku is so perfect for Chelsea, additionally, because he was obviously with us,
of course.
Or so.
So he's actually got the love for the club and the determination to actually play for the club and stay here and do the business for this team, because it's an extra motivation on top of all the other motivations that he's already got, isn't it?
Exactly. So on top of the emotion, he's also got the quality and and he's such a prolific striker nowadays. I mean, he scored 24 or something like that goals for Inter Milan, and you got to think as well, he's bouncing off a Serie A win. Yeah, and he's going into this 21-22 season with a bleeding Serie A trophy, back. I mean, that's unbelievable. On top of that, we're walking in with our Champions League and our Super Cup. Yeah. So in the whole grand scheme of things, I mean, Lukaku should be one of the happiest footballers alive in these few weeks, because it's going to be life-changing for him all over again. What I think was so important about that Super Cup win is for Thomas Tuchel. I mean, because he sort of, the Chelsea manager job is probably the difficult manager job in world football.
High pressure. If it goes wrong for a few months, you're basically sacked.
And no matter who you are, I mean, look at Frank Lampard, club legend. did well in his first season because you know, had all the young players, but then he just lost the form, and then we really need the trophies. We really want to win, and it's a harsh you know, decision to make.
Yeah.
So for Tuchel to win the Super Cup, right? It just extends this contract psychologically moving into the next season. You know, I mean, if he goes for a little bit of a poor run, I think that this time we will have more hope that he can bounce back.
He's got something to fall back on in terms of success. He's already shown and proven he's a top manager. He's got the CV. So if there is a time of hardship, you can say, well, this is what I've done. This is where I've come. And you can at least lean on me for a little bit longer than you would have if I didn't have that. So it is definitely, what do they call it? It's kind of like, you know, having money in the bank in WWE. Do you know what I mean? It's
pretty much exactly what it is. You know, people won't like to agree, but you know, that's just how it works these days. But yeah, I mean, I am very excited for Lukaku to enter this season. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily think he's going to score 25 goals, right? Because
so what would be your prediction then if not 25?
Now what I'm going to get into, because the previous guy you had on the stream, right? He mentioned towards the end something that I've been wanting to mention on your stream I've been sitting here for like 40 minutes, right? He said, oh, because we obviously have Havertz who may bag in a couple of goals.
Okay.
We have Mount who may bag in a couple of goals, right?
Yeah.
Fun fact, Chelsea is the first ever Premier League club to finish top 4 without a player in double digits of goals. And I don't think this will disappear, you know. I think we have such a great squad that each and everyone has the confidence to score from anywhere, you know, around the goal. And I think that Lukaku will be the ones to slot them in.
Yeah.
But
really? Okay.
Yeah. He'll be the one to slot them in inside the box, but then all the other players, you know, I mean, our wing backs take shots, you know, and then Havertz, Mount with their shooting abilities, right? They're also going to score the goals. So overall, I think Lukaku will score around 15 to 16 goals.
Okay.
People may be disappointed because, I don't know, I mean, what do you want to compare him to Tammy Abraham in his first season?
Yeah.
Should compare, because this is different levels now. Transfer. We have Champions League now. But I think if he does that, I think I will be ecstatic, because I know for a fact that when we look at our list of goal scorers towards the end of the season, we're going to see 7 goals, 6 goals, 5 goals.
So you think it's going to be quite shared around?
I do think so indeed, but
because a lot of these players haven't had their shooting boots on as of yet.
Sorry?
A lot of these players haven't had their shooting boots on as of yet. So you're thinking that these guys in the second season are going to have their shooting boots on a lot more.
Yeah. Because I mean, obviously the two trophies that we won, and then, you know, you're a lot more. You're coming into the season with more momentum. You have more motivation, right? But I think Lukaku will actually be a very, very big asset for everybody, psychologically speaking, and the confidence will just continue to rise. It will
love that. Well, he is great at creating chances. He did it at Inter Milan. He got 10 assists.
Exactly.
I think you might actually have the lowest in terms of 15 and 16. So that's going to be interesting. I think I've got 15 to 16, and then someone said about maybe low 20s, 23, 22. So we're in that ballpark so far. But are you confident going into Palace? Obviously, without without him and Ziyech, how are you feeling?
Well, for Palace, I mean, I feel very confident because we knew that they were going to be our first game of the season for a while now, and for some reason, you know, their manager is Vieira now, right?
Yeah,
Patrick Vieira, right? I'm worried that Patrick Vieira might have a flying start out of nowhere and then collapse to like 15th place, right? And I'm worried that it starts with Chelsea, because the new manager in a new season is an unpredictable game, right?
Yeah.
But our reaction is simply, you know, we have Lukaku now, we have a bloody Champions League, we've got Thomas Tuchel, we're the best team in Europe, potentially the world.
Damn straight.
So I do. It'll be a tough game. All these small games will be tough.
Of course, the Premier League's a tough league. Every single game is a very difficult game.
For some reason, Palace always seems a bit, you know, I mean, they're a very strong team. But I do think, I mean, I'll give you my score prediction. I'll say a 2-0.
Okay.
But I do think that we'll go into that game very confidently with high momentum and, I mean, everything that you can think of. But yeah.
Hopefully, because we need the 3 points desperately, man. Honestly, there's no room for slip-ups. There's no room for any complacency. We need to start the league off strong. The first 6 fixtures are quite difficult.
Also, if you analyze, you know, the last season's Premier League, right? City at the beginning were a little bit all over the place, you know.
Yeah.
fifth, fourth, eighth, you know, and then out of nowhere, City bag like 25 game unbeaten streak. Like they do this every season. They just explode out of nowhere, right? They concede 3 goals in 25 games, and then they're like in the Premier League, right? And that's because they don't slip up when it's important.
100%. Well, I'm with a striker now. I'm thinking we can do something. I don't know if a 25 game winning streak or anything like that is possible, but I definitely feel like the consistency can be there from our team. We've got, as Johnny would say, the minerals to do so. But I'm gonna quickly move on as well because I got to get through some other names. But listen, Seb, absolutely appreciate you coming on, man. Love your score prediction, and you've predicted the lowest goals for Lukaku. So it's going to be interesting to see the reaction in the chat and to see what the other predictions are as well. So thank you so much, brother, for coming on.
You have a good day.
You too, bro. Thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Okay, 15 to 16. That's a low one. That's the lowest one we've had. But let's see. Bryson here, we woke up Man City now. They want us Kane for 150 million. What's happened? Is there an update or something? Oh my goodness. Well, listen, Man City they're gonna go to town to get him. So we'll see what happens. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Let's get through again. Nobody else add in because I'm just going to go through this last 5 that I've got here, and then I'm gonna be done there for today. Jetta, I believe Jetta is next. I believe yes. All right, so you're all good to go. Fantastic. Then we've got Ariel. Then we've got William. Then we've got Sawyer Lawyer, and we've got Abdul as well. So those are the last 5 people. So. Nobody else add yourself in. Let's go with Jetta first. Let's get going. How you doing, bro?
Right?
I'm good. How are you feeling, bro? Talk to me.
Bro, I'm gassed. Yo, the second Conte left, man believed in this. Yeah? I didn't care about Inter saying, oh, he's going to stay. Fabrizio saying he's untouchable and that. Like, get out of here, man. If we take this brother seriously, yo, give him the peas he wants. Yeah, show him the project. Show him that we're here to win now. Yeah, because Lukaku, look, he ain't won much in his career. He's only got a Serie A, and he scored what, over 200 goals? Over 200 goals in his career. Like, come on, man. Like,
it's madness, isn't it? How little he's actually won is actually crazy.
Like, literally, for me, it's ridiculous. He deserves a lot more trophies. The fact that people disrespect him in this league, what? Because he has a bad first touch or his hold-up play that might not be good. Like, Conte's just transformed him, and honestly, I appreciate the brother. Like, thank you very much. But he's here at Chelsea. I'm gassed. Yo, on this Haaland thing, I'm not going to lie to you. Man was not going to get myself emotionally attached because I knew it wasn't realistic anyway. Dortmund wanted what, 175 to 200 million. It was never going to be realistic. So I thought, Lukaku, look, if we offer into the money, give him the peas he wants, we get the brother in. And this year, I have bare expectations because we've got the team to do it. Okay, yeah, the team to do it. And at the end of the day, he can't, we expect him to score like over 20 goals this year, but 100%. He also needs help. He needs help from everyone else. Like, Pulisic has to step up this season. Havertz has to step up this season. Werner, everybody. Because
who do you think's most likely to step up then next to him? Because we just come off a season where all these players kind of underperformed in terms of their metrics. Who do you think is most likely to actually step up to the plate and say we're gonna help Lukaku out here?
Do you know what it is, right? I saw a quote from Tuchel, Football Daily Park quote from Tuchel saying, like, talking about Lukaku and saying how the likes of Pulisic, Havertz, and Werner, those are the first 3 names he mentioned, as in who could play around him. And I thought, you know what? It kind of makes sense. Werner's best season in a Leipzig shirt involved a big striker like Poulsen. Pulisic, post-season, involved actually, Giroud, big striker, playing close to him. I thought, okay, you know what? Those 2 guys, they're at their best when big guys, big strikers who take attention. Like, so basically, when teams are going to analyze us, they're going to have what? They're going to focus on Lukaku because he's a big striker. And that's going to, make sure that Pulisic and
gives others more space. Yeah,
exactly, more space and the link-up play. And obviously, I think those 3 plus Ziyech, I think are going to be the best players to understand Lukaku and Lukaku to understand their game as well. I feel like those 4 guys, I feel like their characteristics and the way they play, their profile is going to suit the way Lukaku's going to want to play. Do you know what I mean? No disrespect to Mount. Obviously, I love him and that. And I think he'll also be very good with Lukaku. But I just feel like those 4 other guys will be a lot better for me personally. But honestly, this year, seeing as we've got the Super Cup, done.
Yep.
Yo,
lovely. How good is it to have got that under wraps, bro? Like already got it.
I swear down. Bro, I swear down. Man was not born the last time we won it. So I was like, I need this trophy. I've never seen us win this trophy, bro.
You've seen mad defeats though, innit?
Yeah. Oh my God. The Liverpool game, bro. Bro. Oh, the Liverpool game. I nearly cried, bro.
Yeah, because that was the Liverpool game. Was that Lampard's one? No,
that was Lampard's first game.
Lampard's one. Yeah, that was Lampard's
and I remember
first
bro, I remember when Pulisic was moving mad. He got the assist for Giroud's goal, and he went on a mad run where he scored, and he was offside, and I was going mad and all that. And then the penalty, Tammy Abraham, and I'm not gonna lie, during that penalty shootout in the Super Cup, I was like, yo, I'm not trying to see a black man miss because
you know what comes next, man. You know what comes next.
Man. When I was seeing Rudiger there, I was like, brother, please do not miss, man. And he slotted it in calmly and
straight run up, bang in there, brother.
Yeah,
it was fine. First time since 1998, so it's big for us.
Yeah, 1998, like I said, wasn't born. So obviously, Super Cup in the bag. I want the Club World Cup as well. Get me one of the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, maybe both, and then I want one of the Premier League or the Champions League. Look, I can't say that we're gonna win both. We're capable of it.
Yeah,
but I want at least one. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that's a realistic expectation. And Lukaku, he should bag over 20 goals for me in the Premier League. And in terms of Crystal Palace
prediction.
as well,
over 20. Everybody's going over 20, apart from a few. I like that.
Yeah, over 20. He's top 5 strikers in the world. How am I telling me 15? That's what Tammy bags. Like, behave yourself, man. You lot. If anyone comes on here and doesn't say over 20, yo, leave the building, yeah? Leave the Blood Club building. Yo.
Jetta, bro, I love your vibe. I appreciate you coming on. Over 20 is what I'm trying to hear because I'm trying to see that. That's our record signing. And listen, I'm glad you got to see your first Super Cup win. I was only 1 year old when we won the Super Cup. I definitely didn't see it properly. 1998 and 3 final defeats. Bro, you know what we need next? The Club World Cup, bro. Bring it.
100%.
Get the badge in the middle. Get the badge in the middle.
Now that's the only trophy I haven't seen us win. Need that this year. Need that.
Get that. 100%. Brother, thank you. Absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate the support. Big up. Love the vibe. Love the vibe. Let's see now. I think Ariel is next. Let's see. All ready to go? All good? Yeah. All good. I can see all good. All right. There we are. How are you? How are you feeling? This is it.
Bro, it's so peak right now being a Chelsea fan. We're like on top of the world.
Man, it doesn't really get any better than this. Let's keep it a buck. It really doesn't. We've won the Champions League. A few months later, we win the Super Cup. Then again, we decide we're gonna go and win the transfer record. We're gonna go and break the transfer record, which is another W, because usually that means we're moving mad. Do you know what I mean? There's been a few occasions, but this is it. How do you feel about Lukaku coming in?
Bro, I'm really pumped up. I mean, this is like the missing piece of the puzzle. We need that guy that can score goals, because Werner, he cannot finish. He just can't. Havertz, I don't see him bagging 20 goals a season, but Lukaku is that guy. He's that number 9. He's that beast. He's that focal point up top. He can get minimum 20 goals.
Nice. So I'm trying to hear. This is what I'm trying to hear.
It's amazing. But something that I'm a bit worried about is Lukaku's going to play as a 9. So who are the 2 10s?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mount on the right. I don't know. Werner, I think it's going to be so good for him, Lukaku, because in Leipzig, Poulsen really helped him a lot.
Yeah.
So having him, a big guy like that, it gives him more space. But then worry for Pulisic or Havertz. They're not going to be on the bench.
It's a lot of depth. It's a lot of depth, bro. And this is where these players need to perform. Whoever's playing behind Lukaku, they need to perform. They've got a lot of pressure to perform, because if they don't, they're not going to get into this team. They're not going to get in the team. And I think I did see something today. I read something where Pulisic, he's going to have to really fight for his game time. He's definitely not just going to be handed minutes out of nowhere. He's not going to just be handed minutes. He's going to fight for his game time. And may the best man win, and that's what it's got to be. If you're on form, then you play. If you're not on form, you sit on the bench. This is Chelsea Football Club. We need to be winning games. We don't have time to be training or babysitting. So, I mean, obviously, you've told me your expected goals. Just before we move on, because I'm going to try and get through the rest of the people. I think Blue Dabadi, you're a bit late coming in, so I'm not going to be able to get to you because I said the last person would be Abdul. Apologies, but I have to wrap up around the 2-hour mark. So what's your expectations for Palace? Because there's no Ziyech and there's no Lukaku. So are you nervous for the game?
I'm a bit nervous, really. I would have hoped Lukaku would have been here, but seeing the Super Cup, Pulisic and Callum, kind of a stinker, a little bit. I mean, they weren't really doing anything. Timo, it's like the same problem last season. Nobody's like, the only one that's been letting it up is Ziyech. He's been in amazing form and he's out.
Yeah.
So he's very unlucky. So I don't know. I mean, I would see us win like 1-0, like those tight wins we got last season. But I'm a bit worried, actually.
I can understand why. I mean,
their new manager, you know, they got Gay in center back, which is, you know, tough.
Premier League debut at Stamford Bridge, but it's not for Chelsea. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting.
It's going to be tough. Hopefully someone can step up. You know, Pulisic, after his lockdown form, the post-lockdown, that was his best form ever, and he's not really able to do that again, you know?
Yeah.
Because that Pulisic was a monster.
He is. Pulisic, when he's at his best, is incredible. He's one of the best wingers in the division, I think, when he's at his best. But unfortunately, he's only at his best for a few months. He needs to be more consistent. So I completely agree with you. I think, you know, like I said, these guys, they've got a lot of pressure under them now because, like I said, we're here to win now. We've won 2 trophies back-to-back. We lost 2 finals with a similar squad back-to-back with the FA Cups. So now it's time to get serious. Listen, Ariel, appreciate you coming on.
Thank you,
Blessing, bro. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much, man. I will 100%. And thank you so much for coming on. It's been great to meet you. And I'm liking your expectations, right? Your expectations are in line.
Mentality. We have to win.
Bro, golden boot settings, bro. Nothing else. Appreciate you, man. See you in a bit. Thank you so much. Thank you. Up the Chelsea indeed. So I love that. I'm definitely a 20+ goal man as well. I just think when you pay that kind of money for a striker, yes, going to get the assist. Yes, we're going to maybe hopefully share it out. But you yourself, you got to be bagging 20 goals because I know we're going to create enough chances for you to do that. So your finishing's got to be on point to get them 20 goals. I'm going to put the code for the Fantasy League as well at the end of the stream. So don't worry. I did see a question for that. So we're going to be doing that as well. William, are you ready? Are you good? How are you? Maybe I'll give you a bit more time. Will I give you a bit more time? Yeah, I'll give you a bit more time. Sawyer, Lawyer. Let's see. Just to get your camera straight and ready. Sawyer, Lawyer is ready to go. Bro,
hey,
talk
buddy.
to me.
How's it going, man?
How are you doing? How are you feeling? This is it. Transfer record broken.
I am so hyped. And I'm so hyped like we finally got this guy. I mean, it's 4 years too late. I still remember that summer when that fat guy like Mino Raiola completely messed it up for us. And it's so ironic. It is again the same guy, Mino Raiola, because of which Lukaku is coming here. Others, we probably would have gotten Haaland.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're asking everybody about the goals. I think for me, 20 non-penalty goals minimum.
Really?
Yeah.
So because he might not be on penalties, but then he might be on penalties. We're not. I mean, what do you want? Would you like him to be on penalties or not?
I actually don't care because I think I've seen Chelsea enough that we always have good penalty takers, so I'm not really bothered about it.
Yeah.
And I anyways never counted like, a lot of the UC Salahs, Kanes, they keep stat padding with it. I don't really care. So as long as the striker is getting me 20 non-penalty goals, I think I'll be happy. Or you look at Lukaku of the last 2 years, he's getting a lot of assists too. So
he is.
I think he can also like break 30 goal contributions.
Yeah.
Similar to what Hazard did for us. So
when you look at when we won the title those 2 times under Conte and Mourinho, obviously Diego Costa was spearheading the attack and the 20 goal mark was his aim. So if you get 20 goals as a striker and you get a little bit of help, you're good. You're good 100%.
He will get help.
Yeah, hopefully so. I mean, listen, those guys last season, they've had their first season now, second season syndrome. You'd think They're acclimatized. They're ready to go. Ziyech was good in preseason.
Bro, do you see Ziyech in the preseason?
Bro,
this is gonna be all of these guys. I mean, we haven't even seen Havertz has shown flashes. We haven't really seen Mount. Like he's still getting used to it. Reece James, Ben Chilwell, when they keep flashing those crosses in, and Big Rom's gonna be just doing a slam dunk competition over there.
Yeah.
Those numbers I'm really looking forward to those numbers too.
How did you feel about the price? Are you cool with that? Some people said he was a bit overpriced, at 28 years old to be spending 97.5 million. How do you feel about it? Or do you not care whatsoever? You're just happy to have him here?
No, I think we did overspend a little bit, but it's about 20 million. It's really a price that delta is irrelevant to a club of the size of Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care. 20 million, we'll do it. Because we were desperate, all right?
Yeah,
I think if we had gotten Lukaku at the beginning of the window, maybe we could have got him for like 85 million euros or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. I mean,
it is what it is. I mean, listen, we absolutely had to sign a striker. I think we've seen that. We've seen that even in the game against Villarreal. We probably could have been 2-0 up in the first half, but we just don't have that number 9 who's in the box ready to take chances. So it's unfortunate, but we've got him now, so there's not a problem. I mean, your prediction, was it over 20 goals, was it?
20 non-penalty.
20
I
non-penalty.
don't want him to get like 15 non-penalty goals and like the rest are all penalties, because I'm like, somebody else can do that. You just get me 20 non-penalty goals. And I think he can do that. He can definitely do that.
Love that. Well, before I let you go, how are you feeling for Palace? Obviously, we haven't got him for that game. It doesn't seem. I'm going to check my voice note at the end of the stream to confirm. And also, on top of that, we're looking at, obviously, Ziyech. Are you confident with Palace?
No, I'm not confident for Palace for the same reason why I'm looking so much forward to Lukaku.
Okay.
Because until you get, this is a mistake we made last season too. We knew at the beginning of the window that we needed a new keeper. What did we do? We waited till the first international break.
It's true.
Three goals to West Brom, 3 goals to Southampton, red card, and against Liverpool.
Literally.
We lost some points that would have made our. We didn't have to wait for a part-time golfer and Gareth Bale to save us at the end of the season. It will save us some heartburn. But fine. This is gonna be one game. Maybe, hopefully, we can eke out a 1-0 or a 2-1.
Yeah.
But
listen, at this early stage of the season, when a lot of players have not got preseason under their belt in terms of minutes, I'll take any win. 1-0, 2-1. Definitely, we'll try and play better football later on. Well, listen, absolute pleasure having you on, man. Thank you so much.
You're doing a great job, man.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. It's great to meet you all in the flesh. You know what I mean? Obviously, when we do the shows, we see you all in the chat, but to actually talk to you is fantastic. So I always like to bring you guys on when we have great news, where Champions League win, breaking news, big signings. That's when everybody's at their happiest. That's when they're in a good mood. So thank you so much for coming on. And I really appreciate all the support, honestly. It's my dream to be making the content for you guys. So the fact that you like it, that's perfect. Do you know what I mean? That's perfect. Thank you so much. And chat to you, bro. Thank you so much.
See you later, man.
Thank you. All right. So now we've got William all ready to go. All good. All right. Let's put you in. How you doing?
Good.
How are you?
Doing good.
I'm good. And I'm liking the shirt. Do you know what I mean? You're putting on the title winning shirt, right? Yeah. So you're already giving me vibes that potentially there's another Premier League title.
I got my name on the back of it as well. It's my first Chelsea shirt. It's lasted me years.
Okay, do you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. When I get shirts, they don't last like that. that stuff starts peeling off in the wash and whatnot. Who's the name at the back of the shirt?
It's just my name.
Okay, nice.
William, with my favorite number there. So
what's your favorite number? Is it
7?
7. Okay, good pick. Kante, of course. How are you feeling about the Lukaku signing? Because obviously we smashed our record. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. And the first game I went to is a story about Lukaku. Yeah, it was Man United Fulham. And
why was you at Man United game?
Well, it was my first game, and my cousin had tickets available, and me and my dad just went. It was our first football game.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the score was. It was when it was 1890 season the start. Mourinho was there.
Okay.
And it was a Man United shop. You can't get anything that's not Man United. So I decided to get a top, and
oh my God, you got Lukaku.
Yeah,
that is bad.
I've never had it on though in public. I can't.
Yeah, don't put it on. You shouldn't even touch it. Really, you could just dash it. You just don't even try not to touch it too much. You don't want it. It's contagious. You don't want to You don't want to don't let it touch with the Chelsea shirt, because that what you're wearing is winning, and the other one there is Europa League runners up. So you don't want to cross contaminate the winning with the losing. Yeah,
some B-Tech.
Yeah, you don't want to cross
They
contaminate.
lose to Villarreal on penalties. We don't.
Some people are saying put it in the bin. Oh my goodness. So obviously Lukaku signed, obviously a favorite player of yours because you've got the shirt as well. How many goals do you think he's going to get in his first Premier League season for Chelsea?
Well, we said with Timo Werner he's going to get 20 and he didn't. But I don't want to thing it, but we have hopes for all the players we sign that come with big money, don't we?
Of course. We have to.
Like
we have to
Alvaro
start
Morata,
positive.
who's even worse than Timo Werner.
Yes, indeed. Way worse.
So I'm hoping for 20, but I'm thinking no, I'll go for 20. But
okay, I like that. Just the confidence. Everybody's kind of going around that 20 mark. I think that's what we should be aiming for, because the reason why I say that is because obviously he's a striker that's been here before, and he gets goals everywhere he goes. So Morata,
he didn't get goals like here before, did he? He played 12.
Well, yeah,
he only played 12 games.
Didn't get too many games. Yeah, he didn't get too many games. He's very young, but Morata didn't have the most prolific goal scoring record wherever he went. So there's that to take into account, and he's coming in peak, physical condition. He's looking like he's in his prime. He's at the peak of his powers. So for him to not get the 20 goals would be quite a surprise. How are you feeling for Palace before I let you go? How are you feeling for Palace? Obviously, we've got a few players missing. How are you feeling now?
Well, it's Palace, but we do have a tendency to lose to smaller clubs and that. But last time we played them, I think we beat them 4-0. I mean, Pulisic scored 2 goals. Havertz scored a goal and an assist, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say we're going to win 2-0, and I reckon Havertz will score, and I reckon Ben Chilwell will score. I reckon he'll get one.
Nice. Okay, not nice. I like that. Do you know what? 3 points. Like I said, for me, I'll take 3 points. I'm not complaining. I don't care how it's done. I just need the win, and then we keep it moving, because obviously, like I said, these players, they had Euros. I've spoken about player welfare so much on this channel. They've had the Euros. They had a non-stop congested season last year. They're probably tired. It's a lot. It's very mentally taxing to play all these games at such a high level at the intensity that we do with the counter press. So I understand that they're not going to be at their peak, and they're probably not going to be playing, at their level yet. So let's get the win at Stamford Bridge. The fans are back, and Mark Gurhey, let's show him what he's missing out on.
There's a reason he left in there, so
of course. So listen, bro, thank you for coming on. Really appreciate the support. Don't touch that shirt too much, all right? And definitely don't let it touch the Chelsea one. Like I said, you got to keep that fresh. That's the title winning shirt, and hopefully we win the title this season. Thank you so much for coming on, man. And I like your predictions. Big up, bro.
Thanks.
Love that. All right, so there we go. And then just one more, Leo, in the background, and then we're all wrapping up. So our final man of the 2 hour, I can't even say final man of the hour, final man of the 2 hour. How are you doing, Leo? Welcome.
Hey, man like my teeth,
What are you saying, brother? Talk to me. Are you good? Are you feeling well? Are you good?
Oh, I am. Come on, I can't keep up now. With the good stuff. Champions League. Last night, Super Cup.
Yeah.
Today, Lukaku. We knew that it was coming. Yeah, we knew that it was coming. But then, when you get the thing, the videos and all of that stuff, you get extra excited, and you just okay, let bring on the season. Bring on the season. Let's go, guys.
You're really excited. You're ready to get moving now.
Yeah.
And obviously, do you know what it was as well? I mean, what did you think of the announcement? Because obviously, big signing, Lukaku. They did, the video. I'm sure you obviously saw the announcements and everything. Did you want Drogba in there? Or were you disappointed not to see Drogba? I think that's the only thing I would have loved if Drogba was there at the start. Maybe say welcome back, something like that.
Yeah, if Drogba was there, it would have been a bit more. Added a little bit of something to it.
Yeah,
but it's fine. It's all right. We'll take it because we know what we're buying. We do know what we're buying. We're getting 20 plus goals. There's guaranteed 20 plus goals. And that's what we needed anyway from last season. Because if you look, Jorginho was our highest goal scorer, wasn't he? Was it 7 goals or something?
7 goals and penalties.
penalties as well.
It's
Messi
ridiculous,
at
honestly.
6, Tammy at 6 as well. We just need somebody who can put the ball in the back of the net, and we've got it. And we've got that person. And yeah, let's pray for our rivals.
Yeah, bro, we have to pray for our rivals. Sorry for the person that's waiting there, the Luis. This is the last person I'm doing. Unfortunately, I said that just previously, but next time we're doing this, definitely jump in. It's just that I've been doing it for a while, so this is the last one that we're doing here with Leo before we end the show. I mean, obviously, Palace is coming up. Big game, first game of the season, and we don't have Ziyech, we don't have Lukaku. Obviously, I'm going to get your prediction for Lukaku's goals as well. But how are you feeling for the Palace game? Are you excited? Are you confident? Or are you nervous for it?
I'm not super confident, but I know we can do it. We have got quality, so that's the thing. We have quality, so yeah. Regardless of the players not having a long preseason and having played most of them having played a lot of minutes yesterday, I think they can still come up with a result. Even a 1-0. I'll take it, or not just a win at the start of the season. I'll take any kind of win. So there's no problem really.
And what's your prediction for Lukaku in terms of goals this season? How are you feeling?
15 plus.
15 plus.
20,
Okay.
I feel like 2021, 22. How much did Kane get last year?
Kane finished top scorer. How many goals did he get? Was it 20? Let me check. Kane obviously finished top scorer. Salah got 22, I believe. Yeah. So Kane got 23. Well, the chat will know, actually. The chat will definitely throw that in. Let's see. Let us know in the chat, how many goals did Harry Kane get last season? Because Harry Kane got the most goals, the most assists. So let's see. The chat's absolutely popping off. You man are all going crazy. What is going on in this chat? I'm seeing bare people getting timed out. Kane got 23. Okay. So yeah, Kane got one more than Mohamed Salah. So yeah, 20 plus goals in your first season. That is job done. You know,
that's job done. Yeah,
and Diego Costa obviously got the same when he was winning the league titles for us as well.
Lukaku is the real deal. People are complaining about the price tag and all of that stuff. If you want to buy a Prius, yes, you spend your 60k in it. If you want to buy a Lamborghini, right, you pay the premium. Okay, this is what we're getting. We're not getting no Prius, all right. This is the top of the line, okay.
Love
so
that. That's what I like to hear.
It's worth it.
Facts. That's what I like to hear, because too much time. Do you know what I mean? It's not even just about paying the money. It's about make sure you do the right scouting. Pick the player that's in their prime, that's got a track record, suits the system, played in a two-front. Yeah, that's played in a two-striker system before. Got the mentality and physical condition. All of these things play their part. And that all, comes together to make a great signing. Leo, absolute pleasure having you on. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Marquis. Keep doing what you're doing, man. We love your content, and keep on growing, man. We'll keep on supporting you, yeah?
Thank you so much, man. Honestly, I really appreciate it. Like I said, I make the content for you guys to enjoy, and I'm glad to hear that you guys are enjoying it. So hopefully we can keep bringing more to you this season. If I can get going some games, I can put out some vlogs for you guys, hopefully as well. So thank you so much, man. And I'll chat to you again on the next one. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Thank you. There we are. So that's it, people. That's it. Apologies if I couldn't get to you, but at some point I've got to go to bed. It's 2 hours. And I've streamed a lot today. I did obviously the show All You Can Eat Chelsea rants as well on Twitch. We did Elizabeth as well and Nymphra on Twitch as well. So this is the 4th stream of the day. So it's a lot of streams, and obviously tomorrow we're going to put out a video and that will probably be your preview to the Palace game as well. I think a lot of you were asking for the code for the league. I don't know if it was put in by Cants. Is that my code? Is it Cants? Is it? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? I can't recognize. I can't remember if that's my code or not, but I guess it is. He's been putting it in a few times. And yeah, so make sure you guys sign up. I'm pretty sure that is the code, isn't it? Just confirm for me, bro, that is the code. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, let's see. 1 second. Yeah, that's the code. Yeah. So there you go. So make sure you guys, that's on the screen. If you want to join the league, make sure you do tonight, because the deadline is 6:30 tomorrow. well, today, my time, maybe tomorrow for some of you, today for some of you, but just before the Arsenal game against Brentford, that's the deadline. So if you want to join the league, Lateness is Greatness Gang Fantasy League, you can join then. You can join after, but your game week 1 points will not count if you miss the 6:30 deadline, and then you'll be a week behind in terms of your points to win the league. So you're going to be putting yourself in a more difficult position to win. The prize will obviously be a shirt, of course, and I'll try and throw in some other stuff as well. Just haven't thought of it yet, but like I said, we'll come up with that as we go along. But really just great to get the league done. I know you guys wanted it last season a lot when we was doing the channel. We started the channel in around November, so we wasn't there for the start of the season, but now we've got the start of the season, we can do the league and let's see who wins. I've got to make a few changes tomorrow to my team just to make sure I'm all ready to go, but yes, I'm looking forward to it. So absolute pleasure, guys. It's been a great stream. Obviously, Oil Boys, we couldn't get it done. Monster was working, Big Steve was working, and I just thought to myself, cool, let's just do a Lukaku stream anyway. We want to focus on Lukaku anyway. We don't want to talk about Man City right now. They're irrelevant. And it was good because we got a phone-in show, and that's what I like to do when we've got big breaking news as well. So we ticked all the boxes, and we'll do Oil Boys either this time next week, or we'll do it another time as well. So keep an eye out on the channel. Subscribe if you're new, of course. Smash up the likes. Make sure you hit up the comments. I obviously try and reply, or at least like if it's not something that needs to be replied to, but I'll reply to the comments as well. And follow on Twitch. The link to the Twitch is in the description as well. If you guys are missing out on the Twitch streams, definitely check them out. I've got a show tomorrow on Twitch. I've also got the Arsenal-Brentford game. I'm going to be watching that live on Twitch as well. Going to see Arsenal hopefully lose that game. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, there you go. So we've got content on Twitch that's not going to be on YouTube, by the way. There's no cross-platform streaming. There's no streams that are the same on Twitch as they are on YouTube. All the streams on Twitch are different streams to the streams on YouTube. There's no streams that are crossing over. So that's it, people. And that's the code. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us on this special show. And enjoy the rest of your night. We've just signed one of the best strikers in the world the day after winning the Super Cup. And I do believe, people, that we may just potentially win either the Premier League this season or the Champions League. I'll take either or both. In a bit, people. Peace.